Good morning, twitch.tv/10omedia. We're here at Combo Breaker 2026 here in Schaumburg, Illinois at the Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center for 2XKO. I'm Dacidbro, joined by CD Mangaka, and we're in for some great pools matches this morning. How you feeling, my man?
I am feeling fantastic. It's bright and early here at day 2 of Combo Breaker with our next wave of 10 a.m. pools for all of our 2XKO competitors. And we got a fairly stacked block that you were telling me about.
Yes.
We got Globo. Y'all know him. 3rd place at Frosty Faustings. Robbed of a deserved, arguably, spot in the top 8 at EVO Japan. But that's neither here or there. And it was important for us to figure out some SOD ruling discussions. Thank you, Wright, for dropping an official ruling on that particular matter. And we also got Zaidi, a very strong local player who was able to make a fantastic Frosty Faustings run earlier this year as well. Very excited to see what people are cooking up this weekend. We don't have any opportunity to see the currently banned team fight fuse, so odds are we're going to be seeing a lot of freestyle, but early on in pools, everybody's kind of messing around with different things. You're going to see a lot of double down, you're going to see some 2x assists. It's going to be a very fun and awesome time for us this morning.
Definitely. One of my favorite things about commentating over pools is that we get to see a lot of character variety, because people are allowed to be a little bit more experimental. They're playing the characters that they like rather than trying, well, I mean, they're trying to win, but they're playing their best characters and not necessarily focusing on the meta. They're playing their best.
Exactly.
And that's something that I'm so excited about. There's a lot of really strong characters, a lot of high power level in this game in conjunction with a very strong mechanical game set. And I'm already seeing some fun previews that we have up for us. Our first match is on the screen. Shout out to Boston Blue Beat, by the way. Another big local that goes on over in the East Coast. Family friends out there. Pinapples versus Tediferous. Pinapples, fellow commentator of many, many games. I've seen the likes of DNF Duel, 2XKO, a bunch of different games. And I'm seeing in our preview 4 unique characters amongst our 2 players. And that's something I'm very excited for.
Yes, indeed. I'm trying to pull the data on all the players right now. I thought I recognized my boy Pinapples, but there's Tediferous. Look there like, that's me on the big screen. Yes, you made it. You made it, King. You woke up early.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
I'm on Twitch.tv.
Yeah, as we see, it's Teemo, Blitzcrank, Warwick, and Illaoi.
Okay, I don't really see too many pairings of Blitzcrank and Teemo. You think of Blitzcrank, right? And you might think of like the iconic pairing of the Yasuo, Blitzcrank, something like might pull out from time to time. But I'm very curious to see what sort of tech that we have lined up. It is a double down fuse, so we're looking at doing those multiple supers together or perhaps doing some awesome handshake tags in the middle of those. Meanwhile, I'm going to call it that. Illaoi and Warwick, McWarry, coming up together.
That's the celebrity couple name.
Celebrity couple name, right? You know? And even you see the color coordinated fit as well, getting that orange chroma set up in there. We run into the grab.
In tag games, I like to say you either play color 1 or coordinator colors, and if you're playing anything else, you're doing that to tilt me. Pineapples, I'm looking at you. Tediferous, though, got the coordinated fit, but Pineapple's just trying to play a bit of a pressure game going in. Illaoi getting smacked by the Blitzcrank. The back to neutral. Wolf flip gets anti-air. The burst comes out from Tediferous, and now we're just trying to return back to neutral, but the rocket grab pulls you in.
Yeah, and we weren't quite able to time that jab correctly, because if you do get that pull in with Blitzcrank, you are able to frame trap a jump and actually get the hit, but if your timing is just a little bit off, then the opponent is able to fuzzy jump out, so it's a bit of a risk-reward situation. We got the Warwick coming in right now. The stagger into that 3 heavy. We're going to drop into the super, just building up that bloodlust gauge. Catch with the far M, and Pinapples has to pop that break to keep Teemo alive.
And Tediferous playing that 2x assist with 2 very good assist characters to utilize it. Pinapples, though, getting hit once more. We're going to be able to get some steam up with a super. Double down available, choosing the bubble. Early cancel, turn this into the OTG with the mushroom. Okay.
All right, we drop it. Not too close enough is what I'm trying to say. Not close enough to actually get that overhead onto that Illaoi, but the Blitzcrank is close enough to vacuum that Warwick in. Pineapple's got these mushroom loops.
Yeah, very close to the corner to get that mushroom to fully connect with the way in that root works. Ooh, okay, power on up. This is a dangerous situation. One of Blitzcrank's favorite. The burst comes out. That's 2 in 1 round.
That's 2 in 1 round. Pineapples actually, you saw like the windup of the Blitzcrank spinning arms. That was probably attempt to Kara into the command throw, but we got the hit with jab. The break was there to deny the kill either way, so. Oh, here we go. We snipe. Trying to find, but we do interrupt the Illaoi from full screen. Pineapples taking down the first character. Only 18 seconds left on the clock, Dacidbro, and that is when the round ends.
Tediferous going for that down S2. Bit of a tricky situation. If they weren't even close enough to the ground, wouldn't even connect. Pinapples having so much of their badges already collected, too. Already built the slingshot. Oh, give him a hug. Give him a hug. Look at that steam already built up.
Oh, the car once again failing there. And that should have been punishable, actually, but Tediferous missed that opportunity. We're going to push the Blitzcrank back. Oh. I like that option as well. Sometimes you could just check the tentacle after Illaoi goes for that S2 lariat. Otherwise, you could jump over like that, call her out for going for one of those tentacle follow-ups. Almost. Almost.
Running bear grab. Okay, get these rocket punches going on. Just trying to play that neutral game. A little bit too close to whether or not that could have had a parry available. 5S1 slam, and back to the corner. Good positioning. Oh, wake up grab, or wake up attack, excuse me. Here we go. Just getting that zoning game plan. Illaoi, actually not that bad into Teemo. It might take a little bit of dash blocking, but once you get close, you can deal with projectiles pretty reasonably with a character like Illaoi.
Oh no, but the limit strike comes through. You don't get the follow-up right there. Pinapples with a slight misrouting. It's okay. Space just far enough away from that throw tech. The 2M scoops. And Pinapples is in a really good spot despite being forced into this corner. Just has to deal with Illaoi pressure. And a lot of respect being shown right now just with those tentacles on screen. We jump, we get the full confirm, and Pinapples completes game 1 in his favor.
Very patient and measured play for Pinapples, looking directly into the camera.
Yes, Aura Farm King, it's your time. He knows how to play to the camera. He's a commentator.
Y'all ever just get in stage and jim the camera? Jim the camera?
That's funny.
I mean, not color coordinated, but I do appreciate the Sentinel color on Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
As a Sentinel enjoyer myself.
Well, and you know what it might be as well is that, you know, with 2XKO being a free-to-play game, there's tons of cosmetic options for you, and it is a bit of a financial investment to unlock some of them. So I wonder if this is just the at-home setup where he's got the Omega Teemo skin, but doesn't have anything else for the Blitzcrank. And so this is just what he plays at home, and he's like, no, this is my team. This has become my identity. Even when given all of the costumes and skin colors, like, in the available world of these setups.
When I show up to tournaments, when I show up to the local, that's the only time I get to use the paid costumes. Because I switch characters too much. I don't know which ones I want to buy the costumes for.
That's fair. I buy all of them just to make sure that all the players on the stream setup at least can play with their preferred.
Confirmation, getting that hit in with the wolf dive, 5 Elm to the big uppercut. Okay. Double assist, not you going for it, getting that quicker cooldown. Oh, counter hit overhead.
Yeah, no mix right there. Just going for that once again. I like the handshake tag into Illaoi.
Yeah, using that back because it's kind of just setting the trap, leaving her there with the tag out to make it a little bit more scary.
A run up 5M.
Yes.
Oh, but we misrouted. We just had to go for the 2H launcher, a couple of area normals, bring him down with the JS2 into a level 1 super. This team would have been dead, so Tediferous dropping an opportunity to kill.
Bit cheeky there, going for the delayed cross-up with the slingshot.
And I like that response, and in that scramble, Pinapples wanted the Teemo assist for backup there.
Teemo was on screen.
Yeah,
Teemo
he got called,
died.
So he got sniped out by that charge down S2 from Illaoi, so Tediferous finishing off that earlier kill is going to be able to just complete the combo, dropping some meter here, still has 1 bar left over, which is a threshold I like a lot because it still means you have access to parry. We missed the punish on the get-up attack. It's the anti-air from Pinapples trying to make this 1v2 comeback with Blitzcrank.
Yeah, that wolf jump very low, and Blitzcrank a pretty dang tall anti-air as well.
Not quite able. Actually, Tediferous could have done, like, I think 2 of those back assists with Illaoi's to get a pop-up there.
Back assist would hit OTG in that situation.
And it would just proc it like that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know it behaves a little bit differently, but I think I'm thinking of a handshake tag interaction. I've seen it where, because of the 2x assist property, something like that, you can do a couple different things, but it's been so long since I've seen it at a high level!
Pray it up to the god Nagake Boros.
Stay here and pray for me. Gore, shouts to Gore, Texas metalcore band, female-led. I'm going to give you my obscure musical taste here and there, but now nothing's obscure about this round star. Pinapples getting caught out.
Getting your music references in early. You're not on Guilty Gear for a bit.
I know, right?
Oh, coming in, those medium attacks from Warwick. Teemo escaped. Great retreating guards by Pinapples. Playing very patient around this tentacle. Counter hit, doesn't get the confirmation, a little bit too far for that. And Illaoi on the other side, not match. We are mashing the assist. It comes out, but a little bit too far to get the easy confirmation. Unfortunate drop, but now we're returning to neutral. Oh, we're setting up camp too.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised we didn't handshake tag to Warwick. I mean, we made the Teemo block the assist, or at least we were close enough to Teemo where we could have gone in with Warwick. But if it didn't make contact, there is that 3 frames of recovery now on handshake tag, so maybe just didn't want to be negative in Teemo's face. Either way, Tediferous gets scooped by the 2M from Pinapples, and so now we're going to be taking Warwick into this corner. We do have double down available, but even with these supers, I don't think you get the kill, but we are optimizing for damage.
This is killing. We have another super after this,
Drew.
even if we don't need it. There it is, and that's what Double Down loves to do. They cash out, and they kill ya. Unfortunately, though, building up Tediferous a little bit more of that Fury gauge.
Quite a bit, yeah. We get the counter hit right there, another one, but we're going for these S2s instead of the down S2s to get the pop-up, right? So Tediferous not quite having the right muscle reflex with Illaoi here to get some of these kills. We do find it on Teemo, though, and now it's a 1v1 between the Blitzcrank and Illaoi. Oh, you were blessed there. We went for C's. But Pinapples just jumping around. Has been showing jump a lot against these tentacles. So I want to see Tediferous try to keep him grounded with some normals instead.
This is some great jumping by Pinapples, being pretty cognizant of the tentacles, but unfortunately, Teemo being on screen means 2 tentacles active. Goes for the command grab, doesn't have a level 3. We're just going for a setup. Not close enough for the OTG. Just going for this chip damage, a little bit of extra meaty.
Yeah, but we're just flailing in Pinapples' face, doing tons of chip damage. Even if Pinapples isn't getting hit, I mean, look at this. You're in like a strike throw, guess for game situation now.
Oh, just gets hit. Maybe trying to Fury Burst a little bit too early.
Show me them grills, King. Flash me them. That is awesome.
Yeah, because when you're not in hit stun or block stun and you're trying to burst, you cannot burst without holding neutral. You have to be neutral plus S, one of your specials plus assist, and that's how you get it. Because if you're holding a direction, you get a special plus your assist instead.
Right.
It's a little bit unintuitive at first, but once you get used to it, it actually is quite useful to get those raw Fury bursts.
And I mean, I'm pretty impressed with Tediferous as well. I was able to pull some player stats. These two have not played each other before, but this is like Tediferous' 4th tournament ever on record. So showing up at Combo Breaker, you're already 1-1 early on in your round 1 pools against Pinapples. You know, a commentator who knows his stuff, knows how to play the game. I'm pretty impressed so far.
Using the dive there, going right over, gets the pull in, but that doesn't combo without a super.
Bring him down. Pinapples, though, feeling a big groove for himself right now. Is going to go for damage right here. Cashing out with the Teemo Mushroom. You get the extension as well at the end of this. Double down. This should be able to get the kill, even with the side swap.
Hold forward here to get the little bit of extra carry. No. When Teemo's last dart connects and it kills, the last directions you were holding during the super, he continues to do that until the next round begins.
All right, we're able to slip out of the corner. We get the jabs, blowing those darts. But Tediferous about to have Fury. We try to handshake tag to the Blitzcrank, but it doesn't work out. Tediferous now running up. He's going to take some offense. Pinapples once again jumping away to disengage. I like the just safe choice.
Oh, it just goes for the easy tag out rather than going for the pull and follow up. There we go, staying in. Oh, having the rock on backup too. Okay, are we setting up here? Oh, spend the super. Didn't realize that a tentacle was on screen, I think. Here we go. Oh, slap!
Oh, slap
the call of motion.
Put your hands up. Well, oh, but Pinapples ready. Some tag fighter experience, sees the jump, reacts with the air throw. Able to take that round. It's now set point for Pinapples. Tediferous, can you take us to a final game, final round?
Oh, get down, Mr. President. Blitzcrank taking the hit for that one.
Yeah, which does save Tediferous some damage because it is double down, so there was a handshake tag to Blitzcrank coming up there to extend the combo.
And very good usage of the tentacle slams also to get rid of the mushrooms. And now it's already passed. We go right through with the wolf flip, and here's the super.
Tag him, look for that get-up attack. Pinapples hasn't been calling out that tendency of Tediferous to get in throw range and block, looking for the get-up attack, because wake-up throw becomes a very real reversal option in those situations. Air throw from the Blitz, trying to chase him again, Warwick with the anti-air, but not able to actually get a follow-up. But there it is again, the frame trap into the 3 heavy, just to get the extension into super.
Yeah, one more down S2, we're going to be able to get Bloodlust, but they didn't think that it was going to connect there.
Yeah, tricky situation to be aware of that, even at high level. And now Pinapples fighting back with his Blitzcrank as things are getting very scrappy. I mean, Pinapples should have 2 characters to 1 after this double down sequence, but Tediferous has a lot of life from this Warwick. It's anyone's game still, Dostro.
Yeah, but it's going to be a little bit tough to get in against Teemo. Warwick can use down S2 to get through, but falling down to that pizza cutter pinwheel. Jump medium, here we go. Get a little bit of farming going as well. Oh, unfortunate drop, tries to stake out of the air. Burst comes out, stay in the corner. Fury Burst available, and the bait with the 2H Pineapple. Gonna be able to seal it out with a super, taking it 2-1 over Tediferous.
Fantastic play from both sides as well. I'm very impressed with Tediferous. Again, not too many tournaments on record for him, but showing a lot of competency. There's a little bit that can be cleaned up, of course, like just some of the Illaoi pressure routing that we're doing, thinking of, oh, if I get the hit and I'm in mid-screen, if I do that S2 lariat, they're going to fly too far away from me to get a pickup, so maybe I need to do more down S2 instead, so I can get those like tried and true Illaoi B&Bs with the re-jumps going on, right? But despite that, I mean, a lot of sound decision-making, a lot of just sound pressure and frame traps in the combos too. We saw not really any use of the Warwick overhead, instead relying more on the 3H low with a stagger to catch out Pineapples pressing something from time to time. I'm very impressed with Tediferous, and hopefully that this is the start of just more improvements and a new journey for a potential new competitor to the FGC. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, this early on in pools, there's no telling what's going to come out. You have to use your divining rods, maybe do a little bit of gambling. We have a little bit of luck on our side here. We're having some cross promotion going on. I brought some packs open. We got to open our gacha. What we love to open the gacha on stream here at FGC Majors.
If I can, this is some sturdy wrapping paper, bro. Hold up.
Oh, a little bit of. Let me get you.
Help me out.
How do you feel about the match that just happened, Team Mangaka?
I feel pretty good about it right now. I'm feeling like there's going to be some high quality pulls to get from it. We have this ripped open. Now let me just do the rest of it. Thanks, Dad. I couldn't open the pack.
We got to slow roll the rares. The rares at the back. We got to slow roll.
Okay,
CD Mangaka, how do you feel about Riftbound?
Riftbound, I might have to get into this card game, to be honest. There's so much League of Legends content out there nowadays, like compared back to when I started back in Season 3 where it was just League. Now you got Teamfight Tactics, now you got the card game, now you got all kinds of Orb of Regret. I regret nothing.
And we had the Get Excited, that's a Jinx card there with a monkey on the screen.
Vanguard Captain, okay, that's a cool looking card. Demacia coded for sure. And then we got a Pit Rookie, okay. We're getting into like Illaoi's little territory. Cemetery Attendant. And then back to back. Okay. Let's see. Unlicensed Armory. Okay.
Who licensed this armory?
Who
licensed this?
And then we got a little horizontal card here. Sigil of the Storm. That looks like a fantastic. A Pack of Wonders. And we got Ahri.
We got Ahri. Ahri on screen. Ahri on screen.
This one's mine now. You bought the pack. We got Blind Fury as well, an action card. Each reveal the top of the deck. Unchecked Power. Oh, look at that art. Look at that art.
That's so pretty.
That's
so pretty.
That is a very pretty card.
That's a pretty looking card.
We got a Sprite as well. And it's double-sided, too. You get Sprite and Buff.
Oh, we're getting buff here. We're grinding. We're getting buff. We're getting the training going here. Combo Breaker 2026. We're trying to get the best of our ability. Not quite one of the challenger events, but definitely a bit of tough competition coming in, because we have the likes of Evo Japan champion Hikari is here this weekend. Sonic Fox and Inzem just got second place. Of course, they got second place using the team fight, but they're of course one of the best duos in the world at the Red Bull event just last weekend.
Over in France. I mean, that's crazy too. They were just in France, had to come back over here to Chicago within a week. I mean, the jet lag has to be pulling a number on them, but they're seasoned pros. They're used to traveling and things like that. Got into town early enough.
Yes.
And now we got our next competitor is actually sitting down. It's going to be J88 versus Quinn, pulling up both of these players representing the USA. I'm going to see if I can find Quinn's data, because there's a lot of people named Quinn.
And we're seeing some double Akalis on the screen, maybe some alternate partners. Akali, a character who, very tricky, one of the hardest characters in the game, but I will say she is so strong. She is so strong. Having a double jump in a game where there isn't a lot of variation in air mobility, in a game where anti-airs are so strong, it's so powerful. Not only a double jump, but an attack from the air. Her air S1 is so good as like an air to ground move. Her air kunai is so strong. Being almost definitely the fastest character in the game. Phenomenal backdash. One thing that I think makes Akali so strong, she is so good at not interacting with the opponent. Because her access to the double jump, access to delaying herself in the air with that double jump and using air S1 to wait out for the assist, as well as being able to move so fast on the ground just to get around it all. Akali is so strong at everything, just about everything she does. She has very strong combos as well. Pretty decent buttons. Her buttons are very, very medium, but in conjunction with incredible speed makes them all the more powerful.
Yes, indeed. And I mean, curious to see what we were able to do with that champion. I was able to play against Zane, who's running that Hikari team, the Akali Ahri. And I mean,
so
if you're able to play the game at such a quick pace, like those top-level players, Akali really caters to that level of decision-making because she is so fast. She's got the best backdash, one of the best backdashes anyway, in the game. Incredible forward movement. She's, again, like on the ground, fastest character in the game, period. And so if you're able to just weave in and out of your opponent's range, and before they can even react, things are going to be very hard to sort of contend with right there. Now we're going to be checking out. Oh,
our stream production is giving us the value of the pack we just opened.
The unchecked power one is $30. Yo, man, you just made your money back. How much you spend on these packs?
The Origins packs were in low supplies. They're like $10 on their own.
$10 on their own. Okay, so you're up 10 from one pack. We haven't even opened the second pack yet.
I mean, we have fan favorites as well. We got Ahri. Ahri's going to be an ever-present character on stream today, I bet. Whether or not this pool, and definitely in later pools, Ahri is so strong this patch. He's like top 1, top 2 kind of character right now. She's been hardly touched from the previous iteration, but I have faith in Riot that they're playing like 4 patches ahead of us. They're like playing the future game that we don't know with more characters. Senna on the horizon as well. I'm sure they're thinking of the meta deep in the game, but so many strong characters, 2 very strong characters on the screen as well. Akali Ekko is a team that one of my dear friends, one of my good friends, my duo partner is actually playing that team, and he is in love with that team.
Makes a lot of sense. A lot of mobility, a lot of mix-up potential as well across both of those characters. And I'm curious to see like what Riot will do about Ahri, because the thing is, I know she's like top 1, top 2 in this game, but I mean the overall power level of this game is much less than what it was before, where like when Ekko and Yasuo were like the top tiers, completely different class of characters compared to a lot of the other classes as they were slowly brought down over time. And I only think there's 1 or 2, possibly 3 really targeted changes that you have to make to Ahri to bring her in line with like the rest of the cast. But here we go, Jay.
Well, I think a lot of that condensing of the tier list comes from the reduction of power level in the system mechanics.
Yes.
With the changes to tag having recovery and changes to parry as well. And of course, adding and handshake tag and assist calls even having increased delay as well. Oh, double overhead at 10 from the side of Quinn. J88 stuck in the corner here. We got the double bright blue here. And 2 freestyle teams as well.
Yeah, early on we're seeing the freestyle fuse, and I know that's been like a big conversation, like, when are they going to nerf freestyle? It's like, well, is that a fuse that you necessarily want to nerf? Arguably, but how do you go about nerfing it? I mean, you could probably increase the cooldown on it, but that's a conversation for later. As it's kind of like just de facto the best because you have so much potential utility with it, and it's like a free fuse to use compared to Double Down, where you always have to be dropping meter in order to access it. And here we go, Jay cleaning up house, taking down the Akali, getting some extra credit on the Ekko.
Well, I think
they've
the adjustments to the fuses have also made freestyle so much better because freestyle has access to all of the tools available, as well as the changes to the meter and fury regen on hit has been a big factor to making freestyle so powerful, as we're seeing on display right here.
True, right? When you nerf like how much meter you're able to generate in a game, it does hurt meter-reliant fuses, like Double Down, like the, soon-to-be nerfed Teamfight fuse. Riot has already posted their plans about addressing the power level of Teamfight fuse with the balance patch that's going to come out on June 9th. Meanwhile, J88, though, cooking with this Akali, drops a smoke, chases the roll, catches the 5M, but doesn't actually have the confirm off the 2 hits. I think we were expecting Quinn to block, but sometimes when you roll forward, you're holding back one direction, and you don't realize you crossed up against the opponent, and you don't switch your block direction in time. But now we got the corner.
Patient play here, 5S2 gets the hit. What a jump over by Quinn. We're going to be able to get a limit strike set up. Are we going for fancy setups? Just lob Oki. Trying to get a little cheeky with it. Yeah, the lob is a little bit of delay, not fully meaty in a situation like that. Easy cash out in the super and tags out. Good awareness on the team health bar there by J88.
Break comes out immediately, pretty early too, like before you even make contact with it. Now Jake gets the overhead. Full confirm here for Illaoi, at least into a knockdown and smoke. We go for the command throw. Quinn with an excellent jump. Oh, but the 2H just a little too stubby.
Oh, I think
no, you gotta do S2.
I think they were trying to call the shield there, but the walk back by Quinn made it a little bit more difficult. Now J88 up a character on their game point. Oh, just goes for the stand medium and hits that high because Braum's a big man. He holds the door to doom.
Yep, and the door to doom is closing slowly on Quinn as J88 takes game 1. I mean, man's like trying to look. He's like, oh no, I'm on camera. Shoot, shoot. They looking at me like that. Yeah, we're looking at you. You got some great reactions. You're photogenic.
Right back into it. No pausing and skipping the intros as well. Looks like Quinn and Jay are trying to get their damage in as fast as possible. Being very patient. The preemptive 2H gets punished by the jump back off the 3H. Good look by Quinn here to adapt to Jay's. Oh, defensive patterns, unfortunate drop here.
Yeah, a drop or perhaps an attempt for a reset. Either way, J88 able to fit in a handshake tag, you know, and that's another like thing as well about some of the meta. I feel like people have seen what some fuses can do, and they try to emulate it the best they can with freestyle. You know, like why use double down to DHG during a super when so many supers let me handshake tag at certain moments anyway?
Oh, yeah, getting hit by the Time Winder's hiss, doesn't get the knockdown, so he maintain unbreakable, but spends the Ice Ball, and now Quinn is just jumping all around. Meet you in the air with the rewind, JS2. Oh, great usage. Shield plus back assist available. Burst comes out from Jay. Keep you in the corner. Quinn's got the combo here.
Takes a throw. We're short of waiting everything out, but there comes Braum.
Yeah,
Braum with the shield.
Air S1, just let it spin. Jay trying to delay the assist call to catch Quinn biting that fish lure. Oh, swinging. A little bit scary. Good look. Going for the easy elimination of Unbreakable there. Oh, what a reaction parry. Oh, my turn, she says. My turn, my time. Gets the limit strike with the RS2 off the 2H8.
Yeah, takes the roll, but again, no confirm from J-Bro. But we go for our double Rekka. Able to catch Quinn out, drop him down. It is now set point for J88. And Quinn's been able to get a couple of hits. I feel like some of the issues have been like they've been going for 2H with Ekko at some of these hit confirms or block strings, and 2H is just a little too stubby at some ranges. So I want to see them try to pivot to more S2 follow-ups and going for the Time Winder instead, the Mega Time Winder Super, to get those confirms and follow-ups here. And there we go. We're starting to see that S2 come through, but you got hit.
Oh,
that
no.
mess with the frame data. The throw whiffs. Braum gets a punish and a happy birthday.
Goes for some very easy combos. Not too long either, so it doesn't build too much break meter on the side of Quinn. Charge heavy. Goes right into the S2 and setting up the smoke now. Oh! Right before the medium comes out. Jay's got some very strong situational awareness with their Akali so far.
Braum comes through. You catch right there. Jay drops into Azuna. And that is it. Takes the set 2-0. Yeah, smile. Smile, King. You winning.
Smile for the camera. 2 games in a row there for Jay. Akali, very strong character, a lot of great things showing up for. And a character that we're still sort of understanding right now. She's been out for about a month, right? About a month. I think a month and change, like 6 weeks. Came out on, what was it, the 12th? Or not the 12th.
I think it was
the week
even
before
in
that.
April that she dropped, no?
April, I mean. Yeah, April, like April 12th, like around there, maybe the week before. I mean, she's very tricky, and I know a lot of people were like really getting destroyed by her last combo trial
yeah, that
as well.
One is insane.
That, I mean, it was a tricky combo. We saw the,
took me a bit.
What was it? Apology Man was like, we like to, we're sorry for doing that to you.
Yeah, sorry for breaking your hands is what he was saying.
I mean, I love to see that though. They added the extra expert combo trials to all the characters to make them a little bit more complicated. Because when the game first dropped with those, they were fine. They were good combo trials, but as a combo enthusiast myself, if those of you have been around for a while on twitter.com/YUNG_Dostra, as you see right below me, I'm a bit of a combo guy. And I love to do combo trials. So I really love what Riot has put out and the Tosco team has put out. The last Caitlyn trial and the last Akali trial, those are some fun combos to do, man.
That's a way to describe him, you combo fiend. Sorry, that's not your tag. That's a different guy.
Some fun combos to do. We might have different perspectives of fun, Chad.
You have a healthy relationship with them. You know? That's good. That's good. I look for the tournament reliable.
I've been in training mode for a few hours figuring things out. But I'm sure these players upcoming for you have spent time in training mode as well. I know for sure at least one of them has. But we've got 3 players on the stage. Our first duo of the day. It's going to be Dacidbro and Chilynn versus Stufatly.
Yes, indeed. So everything is pulling up right now. And in fact, I think I saw Dacidbro tweeting out how he and Chilynn were playing in like a mystery game bracket. That's like a duos mystery game bracket.
Yeah, there's a 2v2 mystery game bracket this weekend as well.
Yeah, they're in top 24 there. So if they're able to get that duo synergy with random games, imagine what they do in a stable game like 2xKO.
I do, if memory serves correctly, I think Dacidbro, plays Caitlyn.
Okay.
Or at least they were playing Caitlyn on their team because Chilynn and Dacidbro, they played together at the 2v2s at Frosty Faustings, but we're seeing a full mirror Jinx Ahri, and it looks like our player 1 side is going to be our duo. With the Jinx point, Jinx Ahri, I think, easily Jinx's best team, but also Jinx is like at least 50%, if not 100%, 2 times better as a duo.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
You'll likely see this as well. These players are, of course, very talented. I know Dacidbro from a multitude of games. Chilynn, I'm less familiar with. Stufatly, I've seen in multiple brackets as well. But being able to puppet or have your duo motion with Jinx and Gatling, it's so strong.
I mean, we saw that to great effect right at that Red Bull Kumite with the twins, right, using Jinx in a lot of situations. And that's like the fascinating thing about 2xKO is that how characters positioned on the tier list can shift based on whether or not you're a solo or a duo. We got the break baited. However, Chilynn and Dacidbro not quite able to find the full pickup, but they do get the follow-up extension right here. It's a happy little reset. Handshake tag. Oh, we got that synergy, but not quite completing the combos. It's a little bit of spaghetti.
Oh, chip you out.
Chip you out.
Enough?
Oh, not quite. Fire back. Take me back to week 1, baby. This is what the meta was. Ah!
And no bar on the side of Stufatly to parry that, only just built after getting hit. Down to their last character. I swear there's an Ekko in here.
I swear. It's so great. It's so great. Stufatly, though, this would be his 17th tournament on record. Pulling up to play here. Dacidbro has about like 128 tournaments to his name, and there's actually a profile for this duo of Dacidbro and Chilynn, but no tournament data. This might be the first time they're doing, or just some of the information I have.
I do believe Dacidbro and Chilynn played together at the Frosties Vortex Gallery 2v2s.
So maybe I'm just not able to get that data from this particular profile. But yeah, Dacidbro has done, okay, there's like, that's my problem. There's 2 different profiles, because when you do this duo thing like that, because it's not a consistent account, sometimes it will like generate different orders or names and stuff, but even then I got no data on them there, so.
Yeah, it's just down to Jinx here for the Stufatly, just playing a very patient game on the side of our duo. Coming in with the air charge heavy.
You know, one of the cameras is looking over at like something going on with you under night 2 off screen. Like, yo, what's happening there? Trying to watch at the same time. I respect it. Shouts to production. Here we go. Shout outs to the duo though. Chilynn and Dacidbro taking Stufatly down very quickly.
I'm not sure which is which on the side of Chilynn and Dacidbro.
Yeah.
I think it was Dacidbro playing the Caitlyn when I saw them before, because I saw Dacidbro posting a lot of Caitlyn tech. But
maybe it's Jinx?
Maybe, I mean, that would be my through line. Zoner character is a Zoner character.
Yeah, right.
But I'm not sure. I'm just, for now, they're Jinx and Ahri. Maybe we'll get our confirmation on that in the future. But right now, our duos, Ahri has been stuck in the corner with a fighting out by Stufatly. Oh, jumping right over, using the normal jump heavy rather than the jump down heavy. Oh, not allowed, not allowed. Not from that distance. Never mind, you were just a little bit too close, or the recovery frames on the tag out.
Yeah, it's a quick draw, but Ahri fired so much earlier that even against the instantaneous Zap Super, the Orb of Deception was able to connect. Back throw coming through. Catching yet again as the duo is in full control so far. Jinx with the privilege to pick up her combos after throw.
I'm very curious from the duo Jinx to use Air S1 there, because there's a lot of recovery if that doesn't connect. But it does have such an active hitbox on it.
Man, it's a mirror match, all right. But we see the jump. We're going to go for the super. We intercept the jumping normals. Stufatly holding ground.
Dude, I swear the Jinx point mirror is kind of like the most circus music mirror one of the most circus music mirrors that I've ever played.
I mean, in fairness, there is a clapping monkey involved, so the circus is very apt.
Oh, rolling back, doesn't punish it, just going for the guaranteed double assist, able to keep you in the corner. Oh, patient play. The push block comes out a little bit late, and maybe our duo Ahri not reacting to it properly.
And I mean, that's like one of the strengths of Ahri, right? You push block her away, but she's still able to fling these fireballs back to back against you, right? With almost no recovery in between them. So maybe that's a balance point Riot considers doing. I'm not suggesting it. I'm simply throwing out questions. Meanwhile, Stufatly has the duo locked down in this corner, gets high, resets into overhead. The duo finally pops that break. We're going to throw out the Orb of Deception just to try control neutral. But Jinx is getting mollywopped right now. She does survive. The Ahri is in control.
Yeah, not even attempting to parry. Still worried about those 50 frames of recovery after the tag. Parry exclusive recovery. Oh, air dashing around, catches the Jinx. Jinx dies. Stufatly, very strong position here against our duo.
We're answering back right now, it seems. Having a close back and forth in this particular set.
Stufatly's burst comes out. Chilynn, Dacidbro, they're slowly building. Walks out of the corner, but doesn't realize it getting hit. Super Spirit Rush all the way to the corner. Easy corner carry. Anti-air to seal it up. We're tied up on the games.
He's like, I'm playing.
Got to figure out which camera to look into.
Right, you know? Just like, smile. And it too, like you're looking at it and it's mirrored.
It's
right?
like when you're at a sports game and you look at the Jumbotron, you're at the Jumbotron, like, where's that camera? Where's that camera? Where's that camera?
Now the duo's taking a moment to hash things out about their strategy. One thing
this is one of my favorite things about duos.
Talk about it.
Being able to have someone to talk to during the game. I love duos is my favorite way to play this game. I love duos, and I hope the person I play with is actually in this block competing solo. But
I left him to dry. Damn.
I left him to dry. I'm too busy. I'm in demand this weekend, Mangaka. I'm in demand.
I love that for you.
Oh,
you're winning, King.
Proudstar 2H. Okay, Stu.
Calling it out right there. Now, we have been discussing how this is a mirror match, but there is an important difference, and that's the fuse choices. The duo was going for freestyle, while Stufatly has the 2x assist instead, which is one of the better fuses, I would argue, for Jinx because of that reason right there. The double rockets coming through, just giving you that extra zoning control and some other confirms as well.
It's sort of a dynamic choice that you have to make out the character select screen. 2x assist, of course, has double rocket, which is very strong on its own. But freestyle gives you access to always having tag back out to Jinx for Gatling and mix.
Yes, right, and that's especially like with the duo synergy as well. The fact that you can simply hold down those puppet instructions without having to also simultaneously control your point character opens up a lot more tech that isn't as accessible for a solo player. But right now, we're going to drop the combo. The Ahri mirror match continues on. JH comes through the break just to stop the happy birthday in its tracks. Orb of Deception, Stufatly likes to rely on that. Are we going to see the same outcome? No, the zap is just in time.
Yeah, we had the just in case. Ahri in front of us meant that there was a little bit more travel time off the hit stop.
And I love this as well. We get the air throw, we get the launch, and we just simply go into the firework super to keep the combo as simple as possible. And now the duo here is at set point. Stufatly, please, give me this final game, final round, brother.
Oh, dude, this air heavy from Stufatly just going in deep with it. Oh, unfortunate, unable to get the anti here at that point. Now the happy birthday is in play.
Full launch. This is a great opportunity for Stufatly just to close this round out, but the hit stun decay actually too high. The characters pop out of the top of that Orb of Deception, but still Stufatly with a great life lead. Not quite able to get the confirm. The scramble happens. 2 happy birthdays in a row, but because of Jinx's bullets, they don't actually penetrate through the leading character. It is a mad scramble house right here, Dastro, as it's back and forth. The duo finally gets some of the offense right here. We bait the throw with the trap. Bring him down to the ground. Set up another one. We catch the roll. Run up. Just finally settling. Zap Wars?
That's an easy punish to kill the Jinx, but it's Jinx for Jinx trade here.
1v1 me, Ahri, bro. Meet me at a... Oh, I'm forgetting the name of the ARAM map. Ice map. It's been so long.
Beats me.
I can't remember.
I've played a sum total of maybe an hour of League of Legends in my life.
I know it's Summoner's Rift for the main map, but I cannot recall what the... Howling Abyss? It's something Abyss. Either way, it is final game, final round. Thank you, Stufatly, for giving me this opportunity to enjoy this one. The duo has break fully generated. Stufatly about one combo away from generating his own.
Yeah, we got full screen zoning shenanigans, and just in time, the rocket on backup, and actually, connecting, using the back heavy, very intelligent, not having to deal with any cross-up shenanigans. And now here comes the fireworks. We're going to be able to set up cleanly.
trying to tag. Jinx gets sniped, so we have to play with this low health Ahri. Retreating guard, I like it, just to create some space. It's Stufatly could have tried to just done a raw handshake tag as the duo was backing up, didn't do so, and now is in this 1v2 situation. Already has to pop the Fury, or at least feels like he had to. I think he could have taken that combo, save the Fury for maybe more aggressive expenditure. But now, this is a situation. Oh, here we go. Big opportunity here.
They both did it.
I know, right? I mean, mirror matches. Oh, the zap comes through. The Ahri, though. He's going to be able to get the extension.
You got shimmied in the air? We got air shimmies?
Tag fighters, bro.
Not just tag fighters. That was impeccable air dashing by the Ahri from our duo. And Stufatly might get chipped out very shortly. And oh, counter it 2, full knockdown.
Oh, we went to the 4H. The throw seals the deal. The duo gets up in victory. But what a great set that was.
Instantly on their feet, too.
Yep.
From that reaction, I have to think Dacidbro might have been the Ahri because they weren't on screen. They're right up as fast as possible.
Right, yeah. It's like, I don't have to finish this combo. I'm just like, yes, I get a pop-off. It's like, you cover the pop-off, bro. I'll finish this combo. It's okay, dog. I know how you like your pop-offs.
Spectacular usage. And the communication after that game number 2, that had to have been very crucial for them. The communication, so strong and so good. And not only do you get to do that between games, because you're a duo, if you have that rapport, if you're ready for it with your partner, you can keep communicating during the game too.
Yes.
Like there's a lot of times that I go in and it's like, oh, this person is, I've noticed this person's doing a lot of this while I'm in the reserve, and I tell my partner, and then they react, they just adapt to it and they get their punishes in.
Exactly. So, and plus you also get the dynamic of just having that extra moral support. I mean, it's like one thing in a situation to like stare down a 1v2 and the odds are stacked against you, and you as a competitor have to be able to look at it and say, nah, I can win this. But having someone else look at you and say, yo, you got this, lock in. That's a whole other just element of support that might help other folks ground themselves. I'm toxic. I'd be saying, yo, dude, just run it down mid, bro. Like, you don't got this, man. Let's be real.
Dude, when one of the funniest things about how duos work is having the opponent control the reserve player use the burst, because it's like, oh, they bursted there, it got punished. I wouldn't have bursted there, and now you're getting punished for it and not me.
It's like, bro, man, you really just, man.
They have to feel the emotional damage on that one.
Never gank my lane again, bro. Like, holy moly. It's like when the jungler comes up and you feed a double kill to top lane. It's just like, bro, leave me alone. I got this. You already screwed up my lane. You screwed up my health bar. Unbelievable. But what is very believable is our next matchup. We got Lethalmind and Drewchuck pulling up here to play. Both of these.
Drewchuck. I know Drewchuck from my Power Rangers Battle for the Grid days.
Oh, you were telling me.
Drewchuck was a big fan of Eric Myers. He was the Quantum Ranger. He was the motivated Ranger. He was the one, same voice actor as Virgil from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's Drewchuck right there, as we see with the glasses and the mask. Connoisseur of the Airblade, air special plus assist, Airblade plus cat assist. So like, what was it? I think he used to play Eric, Cat, and Goldar. For those of you who have been in the Power Rangers ethos for a little bit, but Lethalmind, a player I'm not so familiar with though, so I'm excited to see what they have pulling up.
So it looks like, based on like some of the profile breakdowns here, that Lethalmind is from California, Drewchuck from California, Lethalmind, excuse me, from New York City. So it's a battle of East versus West Coast pulling up right here. Both these players playing in various other games. I think I saw Lethalmind is in the Fighters bracket here. He's also playing other games like Tekken, I think Dragon Ball.
Dude, of course we have Darius assist. Darius assist is feels basically like Goldar assist. I'm gonna see. I'm hoping for up back Darius assist. Oh, hey, right away!
Forward. It was up forward. We were going aggro with that.
Drewchuck, I know you, Drewchuck.
Let him know. Now we got that bleed applied. Lethalmind taking a little bit of chip damage here. We're gonna handshake tag out, but the aerial apprehend, scooping 1, scooping 2.
Yeah, Drewchuck was very good at just figuring out what's the easiest, most oppressive thing that I can do with the characters that I have. And I'm seeing it so far.
Yep. Trying to chase. Oh, charged heavy. Not going to quite reach. We're going to pop the break early as well just to make sure Lethalmind doesn't get any sort of momentum here. Charged S2, but I love the jump there from Lethalmind, right? Option selecting, because if Drewchuck had fainted with the charged lariat, because as soon as you get the volatile after image charge, you can cancel the lariat into an empty dash and bait the parry. So Lethalmind just on the first interaction goes for a jump to deal with both options and was able to get the hit. Doesn't complete the Akali combo though. We do find the pickup on Ekko, but we respect the fact Darius is there in the wings waiting to punish. Get the full scoop.
Oh, and great puppeting too. Allows you to set up the zoning. We're going to be able to get the Chomper and the Monkey on screen? Okay.
Yeah. Here we go, dash medium, interrupting Drewchuck, as Lethalmind has very much been able to stabilize after such a strong start from Drewchuck. Yo, man, there's a man in 2x KO pools with an Ahri body pillow, the Dakimura. Heck yeah, I love it. Y'all can't see it, but production's entertaining themselves. Lethalmind, though, under a lot of duress as the Akali's getting happy birthday. The Jinx gets hit. It's another mega time winder. It's now a 1v2 situation here.
Yeah, I think the screen pull made things a little bit more confusing and hard to read there, allowing Drewchuck to get another hit there. Goes for the break. Not punishable, but it is still minus.
High-low with the super assist. We dash for the frame kill, but Drewchuck was choosing reversal throw. And yeah, on back throw with Ekko, you don't have nearly as much frame advantage on forward throw. So going for that time winder was just free punish. Darius just puts an axe in it. We're done.
That's what we in the business like to call footsies. We in the business, we call it footsies.
The scramble. Ekko first targeting the Jinx, and then the Akali after the switch with the Helm Breaker rewind. A little bit of a funny situation here. But there we go, Ekko assist.
Jump plus assist. That's the Drewchuck classic.
Bring him down, limit strike. We're just going to take simple Oki here. Charge heavy to reset. Good push block.
Yeah, Drewchuck really seeming to lean into those charge attacks right in the opponent's face. Oh, tries to pick up on the juggle, but still getting the hard knockdown. Burst comes out from Drewchuck.
An early call out too on that retreating guard as well. We saw Lethalmind use one of the low attacks from Jinx to actually catch Drewchuck's retreating guard. Which, you know, that 2M of Jinx, it's a 2-hitting low move. So actually able to have a true block string to it now. So a little more useful in terms of her pressure sequences. All right, we go back in, and yeah, we swing, take the turn. Lethalmind able to stabilize the combo route with that zap. Gonna bring Drewchuck down. Do you want a tag launch here? No, we set up the trap, catch out the back roll. Reversal level 3.
Oh.
Is it close enough?
I don't think it's close enough. It is! It is!
Yeah, right, like it's how big is that explosion really? You're used to it being triggered at point blank range, and Jinx dies for it. Akali, I mean, on her last leg here. Can this ninja find a way to steal the comeback now? Meet Darius.
Projectile plus assist. That's the classic. Dude, Darius, like, he's trying to friggin' get you, man.
I mean, I'm still, like, torn up with, like, the first interaction. He double apprehended both those girls. This man just swiping right on every chick he sees on Tinder. He's just pulling up trying to catch them all, Pokemon style. And now Lethalmind.
Darius just has that NFL lineman type build, dude. He's gonna, like, tackle you, and it's gonna hurt. Double jump, nice and patient there by Lethalmind, not committing to anything because of the anti-air availability. Just quick pickup off the time freeze. Oh, meet you in the air.
Yeah, but ooh, not quite able to get the rocket link, so combo's gonna end. Drewchuck still with break available. Doesn't actually get the follow-up on that special move, you know, choosing to leave it at the end. And now things are neutralizing here. Ooh, we get a scout. Oh, but we just choose to set up the traps instead of running up, going for a confirm. I think we had ample time, but I respect just sticking to the game plan. The low calling out the retreating guard. The combo too short. Doesn't matter. We run up, get the next 2L low. 1v2 for Darius. He's alone with the girls.
What a great pickup. Air medium, counter hit. Going to be able to get the easy seal out. Unfortunately, loses the corner. But just going for something nice and simple, guarantee the kill. I definitely love to see it.
Yep. Oh, not quite able to reach for that apprehend. We're trying to gel this Jinx to the ground. The jump in, not quite fully able to confirm it. Lethalmind going to be able to stabilize. Has 3 bars a meter with this Jinx. I wonder if we have any super assist sauce as well. We're just going to spend 1 bar. Lovely wasn't going to kill.
Akali Super Assist very good at playing neutral. It has that nice tracking towards it and very fast as well.
Retreating guard, but yeah, Lethalmind calling a lot of these back assist calls from Akali. Still sitting on that super meter, but Zap comes through. We get the full pickup. And there it is. Lethalmind gets round 1 of game 2 on the board for himself. Our New York representative trying to stay alive for the East Coast.
Patient play here. Oh, right over the fish bones there. Okay, over the chomper as well. Stuck to the corner, bleed applied. Waiting for the assist to come back. Anti-air a little bit too slow, but we have the Ekko pickup. First available. Does it a little bit early. Accidents the wall jump, loses the corner, but the down teleport, and now a bit of a scramble. The dust cloud settles. Lethalmind gets the burst out from Drewchuck.
And now we're stabilizing here, but still Drewchuck with tons of life lead, but it's the Jinx rocket now for Lethalmind that's able to start turning things back in his favor. We're going to get the Akali combos. Tag launcher just to extend the damage, get the knockdown with Jinx, set up a trap. Not quite able to throw and punish that roll, but because we were hitting Ekko, we had the opportunity to Gatling cancel into the rocket, chasing the Darius. I love the tick throw here. Set up the trap, but we didn't actually bait up the get-up attack. And so we reset to neutral. Handshake tag back to the Ekko, catch the Akali with the medium. This should be a kill as long as you don't drop the super.
Yeah, Lethalmind really trying their best to escape, able to get the Akali out. Patience of Mind gets the Zapper out, and then the NFL lineman, unfortunate drop, accidental air throw.
Yeah, might have been trying to go for the jump medium or the jump heavy and just press both at the same time by mistake. And because of that, instead of having a dead Jinx, we have a dead Darius and Drewchuck in a very winnable 1v2 situation. However, great handshake tag from Lethalmind to fall with that jump heavy. Not able to get more than just a couple of hits, so Drewchuck still very much in this. Oh, are we going to be able to kill the Jinx here? Not quite, but we're keeping this Akali on lockdown.
Very patient, and oh, the air time winder sends down, and now Akali goes down for the count. Drewchuck trying to tie it up here in the rounds. Didn't have a parry.
Yeah, and I mean, Lethalmind, if we were to stabilize the combo, we had level 3 with Jinx on the way. We had to pop the Fury. Super comes
but we
through.
have the chopper, so that's safe, and plus, that's the knowledge check right there. That's the knowledge check. Very good patience and presence of mind from Lethalmind.
Absolutely sick.
Yeah, when you get the Chomper out, you can send out Jinx Laser. It just juggles the Chomper over and makes it the setup even plus on block, I do believe.
Right, you know, just one of those things where it's like if you're able to get that setup with Jinx, there's so much potential in her toolkit that just is able to turn a bad situation into a strong one for you. And because it's so infrequent, because it's so not baked in, those situations are a little harder to come by. At high-level play, some might argue it's too inconsistent for me to reliably use in a bracket situation against a high-level opponent, but it might come up often enough for you to suddenly catch somebody off guard. But after that set, we actually see Drewchuck switch off of the Ekko. This is the big boys build coming on through. It's all NFL. This is very much a Light Wisp-esque team. We have Drewchuck.
This is Light Wisp, except Light Wisp, I do believe, plays 2x assists.
Yeah, it's 2x assists, I believe, for Light Wisp.
Oh, Darius hiding behind the shields.
Yep, and here we go. I mean, big boy damage right now.
It's just, you just need 2 men. Just 2 men.
Just 2 men. Yo, I heard you need a move. Let me help you get settled into loser's bracket real quick. 2 men in a truck.
Oh, definitely hitting like one. What a pickup, mashing on Wake Up. Lethalmind going right down here after Drewchuck takes this first round in the final game.
I mean, yeah, this switch out working really great for Drewchuck. Just Braum being able to bulldoze his way through any sort of defensive wall Lethalmind wants to erect. And I think that the Ekko was doing enough, but just not able to really stabilize so many of these hits or provide enough utility for Drewchuck, at least in his mind. Darius definitely doing the heavy lifting. Lethalmind drops the Akali combo, does get the throw reset to evade the Braum assist. I love that call. We resettle the neutral.
Yeah, don't touch me. Braum shield up. Oh, no anti-air?
Yeah, no anti-air, no confirm either.
Oh, that was a scary retreating guard.
Yeah.
Oh, when the chopper messes up the combo.
And well, you were highlighting this earlier as well, how Akali is such a difficult character to play, and we're seeing that with Lethalmind, not having full combo consistency with the character. You do get the throw. Jinx is there to get the pickup. We're just going to take the air throw, Oki. But we corner ourselves. There's Darius.
Oh, that was scary. Drewchuck almost could have blocked that. Maybe a little bit of recovery there. Oh, the mash out. We're just comboing Braum, but we escape off the 3H jump cancel.
Oh, we run into the rocket as well. We had to react with a parry in order to save ourselves from getting hit or even getting chipped. I think that was just a raw hit.
Yeah, going for the throw there, very cognizant from Lethalmind, but still, we're hitting. We're hitting. You don't want to get hit by a team like this. Bleed applied. Oh!
Oh, but don't quite get the situation there. The landing block canceling, ending things. Yo, it's just a complete scramble. Akali was able to teleport to the other side and interrupt Braum in the block string. We're going to be able to escape with this Akali. Handshake tag.
Oh, no!
Jinx gets sniped!
Oh! We get... No, we didn't get the OTG. Still spending the super. Gets the punish, though. We blocked in time.
Level 3, keep it simple. Get this Braum out of here. We're going to final game, final round situation as Drewchuck's Braum has gotten hit after hit, but much like Lethalmind's Akali, the combos haven't been coming together for this Braum in this second round. Now, it's do or die to stay alive in winner's side. Players, lock in.
Great usage, putting up... Very intelligent pick by Drewchuck. He seems just really not wanting to deal with those projectiles. Oh!
Boys are back in town!
Goes for the limit strike here. Get up attack. Okay, a bit of a scary situation, but works out. Jump special plus assist. Drewchuck, never change.
Never change, yeah, but here we go. 2L's going to connect. Lethalmind going to be able to stabilize. take Drewchuck into this corner. Are we able to route into a limit strike finisher? No, we just take the trap. We don't catch the roll.
Yeah. It's a bit of a compromise for Jinx. You can either get limit strike, which she has very easy access to with J2H, or go for an Okizeme setup in the corner.
All right, we're trying to apply pressure here. Retreating guard is just going to get us out. The Braum wall comes up. We're able to start hitting this Jinx. Akali still blocking. We go for a jump and an air throw, trying to call out Lethalmind, trying to escape, but Lethalmind just holds down back. That isn't punished, and I like that we went for back throw there just to get the corner positioning. Oh, we could have blocked. We saw the startup of that get-up attack.
3 frames of recovery, though.
Yeah, true. That might have been the case. And, like, I mean, get-up attack, it's like a frame 0 option.
Oh, you can laser that at, when you're far enough away, but I think Lethalmind being a little bit patient on that. This is basically a full health Braum, though. Lethalmind having a burst of their own. And Braum not terrible against Jinx.
Yeah, right. I mean, for the reason of the unbreakable wall, but we do get punished. The Akali takes the hit, stays alive. Jinx is just going to reset this back to full screen neutral. We're trying to get close enough, using our wall to get Darius close enough.
Oh, makes it to the other side. Great movement by Lethalmind. Drewchuck slowly, their health is disappearing. No. And we have the level 3, and their health is fully disappearing. That's going to be Lethalmind 2-1 over Drewchuck, moving on in the winner's side.
What a fantastic set it was. We had back and forth, we had drops, we had scrambles, and we had character swaps, but ultimately, Lethalmind from New York pulling ahead against Drewchuck to stay alive in winner's side. Drewchuck gonna have to make the loser's run now to try and get out of pools. After all, free Chipotle cards, $40 burritos for
double
free.
Meat, double wrapped, extra guac, put everything on that, but we're gonna have to show you all of our lovely supporters in just a moment because we got a bit of an ad break coming up. There's gonna be more 2XKO here on twitch.tv/10ohmedia in just a moment, so don't go anywhere.
And welcome back, brothers, sisters, and siblings, to our 2XKO pools here at Combo Breaker 2026. I'm CD Mangaka, joined by Dacidbro, who's got a lot to unpack for us. What do you got?
We got another pack, chat. We got another pad. We're slow rolling to the rare. Oh, I needed a third one of these. Okay, we're going.
Set, play set.
We're going.
Eager Apprentice.
That's banned. You can't use that one.
Wow, you pulled a ban card?
That's banned.
Worthless. Absolutely worthless. First mate.
Keep going. What do we got?
Okay, things are cooking here. We're getting to the rares now, chat. Ready
Battlefield, okay. Arena's Greatest. That's our foil.
Is there foil? Ahri Yasuo. Yo, man, you got the Yasha pack.
Is this fateful? I actually play Yasuo in Riftbound. Having an extra is nice. Vayne. Oh, that's a crowd favorite. And then the tokens and the roots.
And the roots.
We got the unchecked power though. That's a quality card. Quality card. And we got some quality players queuing up to our stream. I'm seeing in my preview. I'm seeing our preview. We got PCH coming down. That's my boy. That's my duo.
Boy.
PCH there on your right. We're going to see them on the player one side. They play Akali, Ekko, and they're pretty crazy with it. He gets a little freaky on sticks, but also his stick is a little freaky. If you want to look at that, his hitbox is he made the hitbox. It's the 2XKO break image.
Oh, that's so sick.
It's the 2XKO break. That's how he designed it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he's recognizing we're on camera. You're talking it out.
Oh, I also have it. I have it in my bag. He 3D printed me a time winder at Frosty Faustings.
Oh, yo,
we can get it when we cut back. We can get it when we cut back.
Yeah, we'll cut back later.
He's a bit of a wizard on the 3D printer here and there, but he's a bit of a wizard on the sticks too. Sheep, a player I'm not as familiar with, of course. But I'm seeing the Minnesota sweatshirt, so maybe they're a Minnesota native. Maybe they had a nice vacation there in Minnesota, but definitely here in Midwest coming down for that competition. Here's that Akali Ekko, the player one side for PCH and Sheep, playing two beefy characters. We got Darius Illaoi.
Low key, it would be kind of funny because you were talking about like the dynamics of playing with a duo where you could talk to someone in the middle of the game. If production just puts our mics through to the crowd so that PCH can hear you, we can emulate that right now for PCH.
That's unfair. That would be unfair.
That would be collusion. That would be all kinds of violations here, but here we go.
You think I don't believe in PCH? Are you saying I don't believe in PCH?
I'm saying, does he know you believe? Yes.
I believe in him. Look at that. He's already got the opener. The burst comes out, but he's still got the advantage. Coming in with the extra overhead, delayed with a charge S2 to come down once more. PCH going for the combo. Going to be able to get a limit strike, perhaps.
Perhaps. And here we go. We're going to get the Akali bombos right here, attacking into Ekko. Charge 2H for the extension as well. I love the routing we're seeing here for PCH.
Oh, that was so cheeky. His combos get a little tricky with it. Right now, chasing the roll. The burst comes out for Sheep once more. Or that's the second burst in so little time.
All right, bring him down, and we got those little Ekko optimals as well, charging that Helm Breaker, only getting a single hit before we volatile after image cancel it. Drop the level 3 as well. Show me that smoke. You don't want none of this.
That's going to be a dead character here. Sheep just down to their Illaoi and PCH, two very healthy characters. Oh, PCH escaped. Look at that backdash. Dude, Akali, she's so hard to interact with, especially characters like Illaoi and Darius, who aren't that fast themselves, but do have pretty good anti-air options. It's just hard to keep up with a character like Akali, who just doesn't want to interact with you in the best of times.
All right, we're going to get the knockdown here. PCH drops the smoke cloud. Goes for the kunai, just trying to bait out like any sort of reversal option there. Darius DP to get up attack right. Illaoi is trapped though in the corner. Here comes the break.
Right when Akali disappeared too. That was really scary from Sheep. The burst actually successful though.
Bring him down to the ground, gonna stabilize. Oh, too early on that 2M. It actually whiffs, so the combo drops. Sheep now trying to get in. We whiff the J. 2H.
And I'm seeing that this is a winner's qualifier into the next round of pools. Both these players guaranteed their Chipotle gift cards. Not quite a kill here, but it puts them in a precarious situation. Goes for the throw! Recovery on landing. The just quick poke out from Sheep. The burst comes from PCH though.
And here we go. It's a 1v2 situation now for Sheep. Trying to find the next opportunity to get in, but Darius not able to fully extend off of that Illaoi assist. Tentacle is in play, but with Illaoi dead, not really much you're going to be able to do with that outside of getting an OTG extension off of it.
Oh, speaking of OTG extension, we got the air throw right into the S2, right at the level 3, all the way down to the ground here. Is this enough? Not quite. That extra scaling for throw, make it a little bit more difficult. Oh, speaking of throws, we got them in spades here. PCH looking so comfortable on the stage. Taking a nice deep breath.
Excuse me, had to sneeze. All right, PCH grooving right now. Just needs one more game in order to get out of pools and winner's side. Claim that Chipotle gift card with a W.
Oh, we're going for optimals? Yes, we are.
Yeah. Bring him down.
He's a labber. He's a practicer.
He's a knower.
He's
knower and a shower. All right.
Oh, we're trying to get a little cheeky with it.
Nice.
Great usage of the tag out and jumping into the burst just to get the block, guaranteeing that we punish.
Yeah, but we were able to stabilize the combo too, get that limit strike finisher, just building up a little more resources for ourselves. We cast Sheep, possibly jumping with that 5M, and it's the medium starter. We got the loops, had them for a moment. Things do go awry. Again, Akali, a very difficult character to pilot, especially with some of her combo routing, but the throw into S1 Super, Shuriken no Jutsu.
Has there been any chip damage even from PCH?
This might be a perfect. What'd that P stand for?
What's the P stand for? No one will ever know.
Perfection.
Ready. Let's go.
Here we go. Round start heavy. Trying to get over the 5S1 tag out. Didn't even connect. Oh! Sheep not ready. Sheep not ready. These air throws, despite being maybe a little telegraphed with the tag.
Get the scoop right here. Sheep with a really good start.
Great combo, though. Good starter. Are we setting up? Yes! Unleash the Kraken!
Wrath of Nokoboros. And PCH just gets caught raw by the tentacles. We got the frame with the Rekka just to extend. Full charge as well. No, he dropped the combo. Doesn't matter. PCH saw the scramble, thought he could move, thought he could do something, gets caught by the 2L. It all works out for Sheep in the end, but PCH now gets the break early. Sheep does not want to give up any of that momentum to PCH's side. Stuck in the corner. We rewind back, so instead of going across and behind Darius, we stay same side.
Going for the limit strike here, too, and getting that late S2 close to the ground to make sure you have as many plus frames as possible.
Oh, one too many throw whiffs. Sheep does escape the corner. We'd love to find the hit. Dodges the Akali super, but runs into Ekko instead. And now, Dostro, it's a 1v2 for your boy PCH. A 1v1, rather, making the comeback.
And PCH, he loves the Ekko. Definitely his favorite character when the game came out, but I don't know how the favor comes from Akali versus Ekko themselves. PCH definitely has so much practice on the Ekko, whether solo or with a teammate. There's the Fury connection. Are we able to get as much damage as possible before Fury builds for Sheep?
Let's see right here, right? We're keeping the combo short. We go for the overhead, and Sheep stood up, still got hit, and that is it. Off of a 1v2 comeback with Ekko and Fury. PCH wins his side of pools to advance on into round 2, which will be played at 2 o'clock today.
I got to do my best not to show the bias. I got to do my best, but that's my boy.
You were so good. I thought
my
you
boy.
hated him. I thought you despised
No, that's
him.
my guy right there.
Enemy,
that's my
man.
guy. PCH, that's my guy.
I thought y'all were like Yuji and Sukuna, man, like just hating each other, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the energy you gave off of me. But oh yeah,
here's the time winder. Here's the time winder. Courtesy of PCH. He has the file. I'm sure he can share it for you. Share it with you at PCHSRB if you want to look it up. We have some more hometown heroes though coming up. More hometown heroes stepping up to the 6. I see Zaidi. Zaidi had deep runs at Frosty Fausting's top 24 at least. I don't know where in top 24 he was eliminated, but very, very talented player. Spectacular game sense. He doesn't he doesn't overcomplicate things, especially when he's still learning new characters. But he's had plenty of time to learn new characters, so we're gonna be able to see some dirt coming in by the likes of Zaidi.
Yeah, and we'll get the name of the other player in a moment. Our notepad has disappeared, so I'm actually not seeing what the names of the next players are. I just recognize Zaidi themselves.
Yes.
Hopefully, production
Zaidi should be playing Ekko Yasuo right now against Hitharder.
Oh, did he move to Ekko Yasuo? He was on Ekko Ahri back at Frosty Fausting.
Yes, he was on Ekko Ahri previously, but he's on Ekko Yasuo now. He switched right after Frosty's, and then Yasuo got a little nerf, but he's just full committed to it. Full committed to it.
All right, let's see if I can pull up data on Hitharder as well real quick. There's not too much data around on him. But yeah, Zaidi, I've had an opportunity to play Zaidi several times across different games. Coming from Dragon Ball FighterZ, absolutely phenomenal at that game as well. So it makes sense that he's finding success.
He plays a little bit of everything.
He does play a little bit of everything, but certainly powerhouse in tag fighters. I actually got to play him on stream at Frosty Faustings, where with my week 1 Ekko Yasuo, he made a combo showcase of me. He's incredibly good at the game, really strong with his decision making. And Hitharder, both of the accounts I'm able to pull up, they're relatively new. One account only has one set of data on it. The other one, only 3 tournaments of data on it. So maybe relatively new to the FGC, but looks like could possibly be from Texas. Actually, I'm going to dig onto the Combo Breaker page itself and see if I have the right Hitharder, just because some people have duplicate names and whatnot. But if I had to pick a favorite of these two, I mean, it's probably going to be Zaidi, again, making very deep runs with his team. And I'm excited to see how he pilots this particular show.
The 2XKO, they put out, their social media put out a video highlighting some of the deep runs. And for the knowers out you who know, local heroes, Zaidi and PCH, they're going to make it deep runs. They're both slotted to make it at least top 24, and if they make it even deeper, I would not be surprised. Both these players exceptional at everything they touch, and if they are just absolutely cracked out today, if they have the right path, if they're just on the next level, they could take down the whole tournament.
Yeah, and to give you an idea of how good Zaidi is, across the 268 tournaments, 1,484 matches he's played across several fighting games, he has a 76% win rate in tournaments.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely monumental.
Oh, but yes, the Yasuo forward assist, it does break the Braum shield.
Yes,
Braum has such a difficult time against Yasuo.
The projectiles to control. We're going to run up, catch the Akali, get the breakout from Hitharder, who does not want to give Zaidi that momentum early on. They trade.
The S1 actually clashing with the Time Winder lob. Here we go. Here's...
Oh! And the stagger as well from Zaidi, just calling out the push block by saying, I'm not going to swing another normal for you to whip punish me. We get the happy birthday as well, keeping the combo as straightforward as possible. I say that, and then we go for the Ekko sauce. There we go. We didn't go for any charge shenanigans. It's just S2. And yeah, look at this. I mean, Zaidi optimized damage as much as he could. Backs up, gets the throw, reset.
Yeah, I think the kill freeze accidentally dropped the combo for Zaidi. That gets a little bit tricky with it, but it doesn't matter now. The round is gone, and now our characters are right on back. Hitharder is going to have to try and hit back here.
Yeah, we go for the stagger pressures again. So disengage, use the Time Winder, able to convert as well. Not quite able to link with the flip kick, but we do make the break. Zaidi in full control.
This is exactly what I was talking about impeccable game sense. Zaidi is very good at just figuring out the flow of anything that's going on and figuring out the habits of the opponents as well.
Nicky Nato set up here as well. Auto timed off of this throw. Going to be able to get whatever follow-up he wants. Going to go for the side swap into the S1 super. Not enough to kill Braum, and we missed the 3H. We wanted that OGG to get the kill. Hitharder has another chance to keep this Braum alive, but just like that, in the blink of an eye, Zaidi finishes the job. It's Akali in the 1v2.
Play, sets up the clone, and right for the overhead. That's going to be a dead Akali here. All we need is a little bit of extra super to go.
OTG heavy? No, 2L. I think heavy might have been able to kill, but either way, you just need like any sort of hit like that. A chip kill.
multiple options on deck, but
Oh, yeah.
Zaidi still clearing the game here, taking a bit of a sip. I'm a fan of the water bottle. I bring my water bottles to the events. It's sort of a prop. It's a prop that tells me I need to drink between games. I need to slow down in between games.
And well,
Big fan.
having a routine that helps you like reset yourself, reset your posture, nourish yourself right, is something that can really help the mental game, right? Because if you're always able to bring yourself back to a stable center, you can improve your consistency within brackets. And doing something to calm your nerves as well. If you watch like snooker players, for example, like Ronnie O'Sullivan, he always has like a routine where if he doesn't feel right on a shot, he'll just get back up, re-chalk the stick to reset that mental game. We're going to reset the neutral here as Hitharder drops the break to keep Zaidi out, but Zaidi's right back in with this Ekko.
Yeah, great movement there. Having the lobs to defend against the Poro as well. Able to get this tag out combo. We're going for limit strike. Build up those resources.
But I like that, the break attack just to make sure that Zaidi's not able to get in. Breaks in to spend his own. Oh, but we don't quite get the combo from Yasuo. Hitharder has an opportunity to get the kill here if we have the combos in the sauce. We go for the short combo, get him attack from Zaidi. Keeps him out. And yeah, Hitharder going to be thinking about how to optimize this Akali because that should have been a dead Yasuo with optimal routing.
A little bit scared, wary of that S1 super assist to stay on backup. Hitharder going for the tiny mix-up right over Zaidi with the air 2H, able to get that pickup here. Braum might be going down. There's a level 3 on board for Yasuo.
You even need a tag launcher? No, just another super. And we had a follow-up there as well. But that level 3 still in the back pocket for Yasuo. So Zaidi, if he does get a hit, if he even needs to go into it.
Oh no, this is a very brave burst by Hitharder. Are you going to be able to survive for long enough for it to be relevant? Goes for the same side, piloting with that forward S1, S1, S1.
Yep, setting up so that you had S1, S2, S1, S1 with Yasuo, right? The Rekka series in order to keep the block string going. Charging that S2 with Ekko to then steal the side. You have the after image, the volatile rewind back to just creating like an unblockable situation, The shades of what made this team the best team in the game for many, many months.
Happy birthday. Hitharder, oh no. How are you going to bounce back from this? Zaidi keeps going.
And man, even that extension as well. Zaidi's got like the more tricky Yasuo combos on deck. Has the after image. Well, you got level 3 here if you want it.
Oh, taste the wind. That's a dead Braum, and Akali is on her last legs too.
Yes.
And using the super as well before the Fury builds.
Yeah, I mean, like Hitharder has to instantly pop it. I would argue you do it right now just to make sure that you have enough life to survive the next hit. But with the life deficit, that's also like such a hard call. It's an impossible situation. We get the overhead, set up the clone.
Oh, we got the hit against. But doesn't react in time to spend it. Zaidi 2-0. They're going to be qualifying into the next round on the winner's side. Both these players going home with a free Chipotle burrito, though.
And even then, too, like we saw like the block string come through. We went into that 2H with Akali very early, and I believe we saw the push block come out from Zaidi. That's why the 2H whiffed there. So not quite optimizing our block string to deal with the defensive resources that Zaidi had available to him. Making sure that we didn't get in a situation where we're whiffing in front of him, and he just follows up, gets 2 hits, and before you even have time to pop Fury, getting the kill. But that's kind of what we expected, I mean, there's no shame in losing to Zaidi like that. He is a phenomenally strong player.
I lose to Zaidi.
Yeah, right? I mean, very, very few beat Zaidi. If you want to look at people who beat Zaidi, you're looking at like the best of the best to ever do it out there, right? You're looking at the Sonic Foxes and Inzums, the Hakaris, the Globos potentially, which is coming up next actually. Representing Texas, of course, got 3rd place at Frosty Faustings. Coming out of nowhere for a lot of people, but if you knew, you knew. That man is a fiend. Absolutely phenomenal talent in Dragon Ball FighterZ as well. Was able to get 2nd place at Texas Showdown in 2025, I want to say, losing only to Zane in that particular tournament. A Majin Buu player, no less, in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Pulling up here, showcased himself with the double down Ekko Yasuo. Has since, not Ekko Yasuo, excuse me, Teemo Yasuo.
Yes.
That's what I meant to say, double down Teemo Yasuo. Has recently switched to freestyle, like many other competitors who have looked at the views of the game and just said, freestyle is the most consistent one.
Well, it's more than just that. It's the changes to the burst regen that I think really made these double down players switch, because they don't want to do long, high damaging combos unless it's just going to kill your opponent. And because the longer the combo goes on, the more burst and meter you build for your opponent, it just makes it a little bit less appetizing to do those long combos. But nonetheless, with characters like Teemo and Yasuo, you're going to be dealing out damage no matter what, because more than just having a lot of really great neutral control, you have access to a lot of really great combo routing options, and Teemo having access to damage over time with the darts badge and the mushroom badge.
Right, and now, of course, we talked about Globo. Let's talk about ASAP Ricky, coming out from Ohio, actually playing games like Street Fighter, Dragon Ball, and Mortal Kombat. Also no slouch. I mean, across all the games that they played, 65% win rate across all of them. If I narrow it down to things like a 2xKO, instead it's a 53% win rate with a total of 19 tournament sets being played, not counting the ones that he's played today that have yet to be reported and recorded into the StarGG systems. But Globo, 32 tournaments played across his entire career. Because that's the thing, like Globo, he was in school for a little bit, right? So he showed up, played a couple of events, had to focus on school, get that done. Now that he's done with that, now that 2xKO is out, he's very much active in this competitive scene, grinding out the game, and so we're going to see those tournament numbers increase. Doesn't really play online too much, though I see him lurk in the Twitch chat all the time. But 32 tournaments played, 192 matches, 72% win rate compared to the 65% win rate of ASAP Ricky.
Yeah, ASAP Ricky, we see them queued up with the Illaoi Ahri freestyle, but switching it up. Here we go. Maybe just hit the random button, make things a little bit tricky. Illaoi Akali. Very tricky team. When Illaoi first came out, I encountered someone playing this team, and they were just twerking all over. They were just doing all the trickiness, because Illaoi has such great support that can really make Akali's mix-ups so very potent.
You know what's funny? If you fuse the names Akali and Illaoi,
it's
just the names. It's just Akali and Illaoi. It's the same thing.
We need to come up with a better celebrity couple name for this team by the end of the stream.
Aka Il? Nah, that's bad. Aka? No. That's even worse. Globo, though, already starting off. Handshake tag into Teemo as well. Wants to get the mushrooms built up, prioritizing getting some of those badges early on. Instant overhead as well. Could have handshake tagged back to break that, to bait that break. Didn't react in time, or maybe like lost an input because of the screen freeze. There's a lot of screen freezing that does happen in 2xKO that does eat inputs, as players describe it as. But here we go. We're going to eat up this Akali health bar, dropping the S2 super.
Yeah, and able to use that long super animation to get the guaranteed limit strike there at the end. Build some of the extra resources back, as well as farm a little badges. Oh, speaking of farming, we got that stand light. Easily one of the best normals in the game.
And again, the handshake tag back into Teemo as well. Just kind of using Yasuo as a battery to get the hit for then Teemo to start building up the badges. So Globo optimizing that strategy. We bait the get up attack. Globo still holding on the break for the moment. Waits until that opportunity to actually pop it. Hand tags back to Yasuo. Look at this movement.
Spending the break to kind of guarantee, maybe not guarantee, but give him a comfortable position to get the victory here, as well as farm out a little bit of those badges and maybe move into the next round with building some more bursts that we could, but just barely breaking the B here.
Yeah, right. We saw the combo was getting set up. Globo not quite getting it to string together. Still able to find the kill. And I think one thing as well, like the only difference for this Yasuo Teemo team with double down versus freestyle is like you're actually able to use like Teemo's dart super as like a mix-up setup or a means to navigate neutral. But so much other tech for the team exists outside of double down, like what we're seeing like with the Yasuo combo into the puppeting for Teemo to go for the S2 super. So it's like I might as well have a free-to-use fuse that lets me just decide, okay, you know what, this isn't working out. Let me handshake tag back to safety. Get that Toto curse technique going through with Boogie Woogie.
Yeah, when I was talking to Macho, another also plays this team is this team is all about screen control. And Globo's doing such a good job of just putting a lot of control on by having access to assist, a lot of really great options. Oh, and having access to damage in spades whenever you get the hits, too.
And you got the mushroom built up as well because of all those early tags into Teemo, right, just to generate a couple more points of that mushroom badge. So now Globo has all the win cons, has level 3 with Yasuo, 2.5 bars with Teemo. We just get the catch. And yeah, this should be a fairly straightforward kill for Globo. I can't imagine things going awry here. Unless there's like some, you know, damn, this is different from PC Johns.
Are we farming badges this late in the game when we have level 3?
Just gotta make sure you can do it, you know, it's like, hell, let me make sure I got this, right? Sometimes you just got such a lead that you're like, let me make sure I can do it. Okay, I'm good. It's like, damn, dude, I'm not your training mode dummy. It's like, really? I couldn't tell.
I mean, Globo, talented player. We've talked about this a lot. Talented player. Oh my gosh, is he so oppressive to play against? We're already seeing that in his gameplay here. ASAP Ricky also had a lot of really great opportunities so far, but unfortunately, Globo's just on another level tonight. Oh, instant overheads! Instant overheads! Y'all ever just die to 10 50-50s in a row? I know I have.
Oh yeah, I could do it more often. Here we go. Full bombo, full combo. Globo getting the limit strike knockdown as well. Going to set up the shrooms just for Okazemi. We go for the throw. Ricky calls it out with the jump this time, showing that adaptation, but because of that shroom detonating, you're not really able to punish Teemo going for that throw, and now Globo dropping these presents. Even though it's a little late past Valentine's Day, I appreciate the birthday gifts. Here we go. Tagging the Yasuo, get the puppeting down as well. Globo showing how optimized he is. Look at his damage.
I swear ASAP Ricky had like 0 burst before that combo started.
And well, I mean, that's like the changes that Riot has made, right? And even then too, like in this situation, you got such a huge lead here that you don't necessarily care about giving ASAP Ricky that much break gauge to work with because, yeah, he spent the Fury. Cool. You just won the round and reset Ricky back to that 0 state because he felt like, nah, I got to do a play right here, right now. And unfortunately, the call didn't work out for him.
I was like, when's this combo gonna end? When's this combo gonna end? It just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Nah, Globo got them Dragon Ball combos, you know?
Impeccable execution by Globo. The timing on some of those links is very tricky, as well as puppeting the characters on reserve. But right now, we're getting this damage down on Akali. Limit Strike available? Limit Strike still available?
Yeah.
Oh, tries to catch a roll. That was a very early throw.
Oh, but 5M. Globo's going to pop the break just to make sure Ricky doesn't get any sort of momentum. We're going to jam him to the ground. Both sides taking a moment. Stance cancel just into the hop to maintain offense. Handshake tags from both sides. Things are getting a little ugly here. Nice handshake tag from Ricky first to get behind the Teemo. Now we need to complete this Akali combo, get the lockdown, get a limit strike. Maybe even consider a tag launcher into Illaoi just to get the low life Akali out of here. No, goes for the OTG. This isn't going to be enough to kill, but you do get the smoke down for Akali. And we catch this Teemo. ASAP Ricky fighting back against Globo.
Yeah, Globo trying to escape the smoke there with that S1. And able to catch the punish there on the forward S1 cross up.
Charge heavy action as well. We're not going to go for the Wrath of Nukaboros. Keeping this Yasuo in there. The 5M connects. And honestly, Illaoi does so much damage from these starters. This should be a dead Yasuo. Available. Yeah, just drop the level 3. Tell him to meet God. This is who I pray to. And this is who you worship now.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not. Conscription.
Conscripted into the spirit tentacles.
All right, all right. ASAP Ricky fighting back, able to take a round off of Globo. No small feat.
Very strong offense once it actually got established, but right now, very early throw. Get some damage over time on those darts. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Tricky too, using that held S1 as maybe a parry bait. Goes for the throw. Very smart rooting from Globo as well.
Oh, we chased the roll, not quite able to get the full confirm, but Akali once again at death's door. We jump in, but there's a mushroom right there. Both of the players laugh like, yeah, I shouldn't have, and Globo like, I'm a genius.
It's like when a Rocket Raccoon puts the super trap out and just bait your opponent to get close to you.
It's like that gun to me, like, I'm a genius. Oh no, I'm a genius. He goes back.
Get a load of this.
Oh, that was supposed to be a forward S1. Got the Steel Tempest instead. Just misinput there.
Dash cancel, make sure that it's nice and safe.
I wonder how much Globo is affected by the SO CD change, right? Because Riot did make a ruling on it, saying that last input no longer wins, which does affect some people's ability to block on hitboxes or leverless controllers. Zane was telling me.
Level 3 available. Level 3 available.
And it links. Fist bump's already gone. The headsets are coming off. And despite some resistance there in the second to last round, ASAP Ricky does fall to losers, and Globo wins his side of the pool to advance on into round 2, much as many of us would expect.
Yeah, Globo definitely an early favorite for a lot of players, being so strong and so talented with what they do, and going so deep in every tournament he's shown up to, like just outside of top 8 at EVO Japan, and what was he got third place at Frosty Faustings. He came to the Chicago area for our first Impact event. FGC Teemos back in November. Got second or third place, only losing to Noka and Hikari.
Bruh.
Noka decided to show up, flying in from France. Hikari, of course, flying in from New York, but Noka flying in from France for that. Of course, we have some international players all over from a bunch of different tournaments. I saw some a variety of flags. From
Tachikawa playing in this bracket. Yesterday, I got to see him play in his pool.
Just from perusing the Combo Breaker Twitter from some of the top 8s from yesterday, there was a variety of flags. But we're going to stick it to the USA for our next match today. It's going to be Jakeythesnakey versus Priximiz.
Yeah, but
Jakeythesnakey, another player that a lot of people who've been really big fans of. One of the premier Jinx players in North America, taken down TNS a few times on their own. I do believe Jakey has switched off of the Yasuo, dabbled a bit in Ekko, and I'm told he's playing Ahri to complement the Jinx.
Makes a lot of sense, right? Like, a lot of people have kind of been looking at Ahri as like that #1. You know, she was part of the 4 Horsemen squad that we kind of started to come up with a term for. And with all the other Horsemen being nerfed, it's like, well, yeah, she's going to be up there as one of the best characters. Incredibly safe character with great neutral, great utility, able to get Limit Strike and Oki off that Limit Strike very consistently. There's been a lot of nerfs, like to Ekko with his combo routes that have been applied, limiting his ability to get Limit Strikes and good Oki. But Ahri still has access to it, so she still has these things that made previously top 2 characters that state, and she still has all those things. So people are doing a little bit of chatter. That being said, I think she's a healthier top tier or top 1 character than some of those other top ones were. But it's a conversation for what sort of balancing do we do? And like you mentioned before, Riot probably playing, you know, a couple patches ahead of all of us, making sure that they're going to be toning the game down. And I've really liked the direction of the game that they've been taking us down ever since they've started doing these regular updates for us. So we're going to be seeing the Ahri and Jinx locked in for Jakeythesnakey. Priximiz pulling up as well. Has a few tournaments under his belt, namely just playing 2xKO. Actually pulling up from Utah, so this might be a friend of my brother's, actually, who lives over in Utah, the state where we grew up in. And in 2xKO, I mean, has a pretty high win rate amongst the local scene out there, but 25 tournaments on record across his entire catalog of fighting games, 63% win rate. Jakeythesnakey, 111 tournaments played, 67% win rate. First time these two are playing against one another. So let's see who is going to be taking all. It's an Ahri mirror match, but we got the Ahri Yasuo package from Priximiz's side. A little bit of a reversal of how I think Yasuo organizes the team. I think he leads with the Yasuo, has the Ahri as the backup with the assists. But Jakeythesnakey?
I mean, Ahri and Yasuo, they both have very strong round starts. It's really based on like what you favor there. There's a lot of easy ways for both characters to either disengage, or Yasuo has, of course, his Air S1, which is very good to simply engage.
All right, pulling on up. Push block comes through into the Steel Tempest. But we don't get it confirmed, but we do reset to neutral with it, as now we see 2 foxes doing a mating dance in the forest. Hold this Jinx pressure. The rocket comes through just for the frame trap.
Trying to get a little cheeky with the hiding those inputs. Big meaties here from Prix. Going in, tick throw. Gets a little bit of an open up going in. The attack from Jakey, a little bit scary against the Rowi Oki. Oh, Jakey having access to super.
Fire away, yeah. Priximiz gonna lose the Ahri.
Once Jakey has one of the little guys on screen, the monkey or the chomper, Jakey is just like an absolute freak with those things. Like freak positive. Does some really creative stuff with those things, and really just using them to move around, not only with Jinx, but with their secondary character.
Yeah, and we go for that side swap cross up with the Yasuo, but I mean, Jakey more than ready to react to it. Played the character themselves.
Oh, Chopper's still on screen? Brief cameo before the kill here.
I'm here, I'm helping.
It's the unplugged controller for the little brother.
You're doing great, bro. Yeah, no, I love 2xKO. My little brother and I play duos, wink, wink, all the time.
Down S2 stalking Flare, making it a little bit easier. Oh, get up attack once more. I abstain from taking your mix.
There we go, Jakey. Getting the full bombos here with his Jinx. Drops the Ahri. Chompers as well. We're able to keep him jailed up, but handshake tag. And we didn't even see the start of that Steel Tempest in that handshake tag, so Jakeythesnakey not able to see it and prime a parry to deal with the situation. Cross up, no confirm, but Jakey finally gets it. Has to go for that super spirit rush in order to complete the combo and get a knockdown.
Not close enough for an air dash, jump heavy after the S1 follow-ups. Oh, okay, parry. We weren't pressing anything, but now we get the punish. That's going to be donezo for Yasuo should we execute properly.
Yeah, I think Priximiz had some kind of read against the Fireball since that super does have projectile invincibility. It was that or a misclick of some kind. Maybe you're trying to mash out with like a light normal, right? And then you press a special as well at the same time because, you know, maybe something just got crossed in your brain. A lot of it happens in the tag fighting game. And a lot is going to be dropping right now in terms of damage.
You can burst this, right? I'm pretty sure you can burst this. It might have been too late.
Might have been too late.
There's like a weird windows in the Fireworks Super and level 3 for Jinx that you can burst, I don't test. I haven't tested it myself, but I've seen it happen.
Okay. Is that before or after the changes to the break rules with super, when like a super is active or you're getting hit by a super, you can't break anymore? Do you know
it might have been changed and patched out. I don't remember.
We'll look.
But there's some very strange interactions about those.
All right, handshake tag. The Chopper's going to deal with Yasuo, but Priximiz still getting caught out by Jakeythesnakey. Will pop his break just to end the combo and deny a knockdown.
Oh,
great awareness.
Yeah, very good situational awareness from Jakey, trying to use that down S2, but now we catch the retreating guard with the down forward heavy. Set up Aoki's Emmy here.
Yo, this is overkill, man. You got a trap and a fireball sitting on him. Priximiz does parry one, gets opened up though by the cross-up overhead as Jakeythesnakey working on a pseudo-perfect, I think. I'm not sure if we've taken any chip damage at any given moment, but Priximiz doesn't find a hit. We'll find out for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long Jakey has been playing the Ahri. There have been some interesting situations close to killing with these held Spirit Orb super where we can keep the corner. But unfortunately for Priximiz, it doesn't really matter because Jakey's presence on screen is just omnipresent, omniscient.
And there it is, the perfect. So there was no chip damage taken by Jakeythesnakey, who is working on a speed run to get out of this pool in winner's side.
Oh, burst comes out. We don't want you touching both these characters.
Dealing with the trap with the Gale Wind. Check the assist. Priximiz, though, getting a couple of stray hits is just not leading to any sort of momentum here. So Jakey going to use the freestyle fuse to set up the mix. And we get the extension as well, thanks to the clap trap that we put out earlier. Very smart structuring from Jakeythesnakey. Priximiz does spend the break, able to get away with it. Tries the anti-air, but because the assist didn't hit, 3 frames of recovery, denying him an instant anti-air.
Able to get the pickup here. That's going to be a dead Yasuo and Priximiz. Priximiz probably on their last character here, unless they have anything to say about it.
It's a tall ask for sure. Catch him at the ankles. Jakeythesnakey getting these corner routes with Ahri on deck. Going to drop the Orb of Deception as well. It should still end in a Limit Strike knockdown if they want it. Oh, we're getting fancy with it. A second Orb of Deception. We're just going to go for the kill combo?
A little bit too much scaling there, and an unfortunate drop. And Priximiz now has the offense, going to be able to get a Limit Strike and build that Fury.
Right, a second S2 special, drop the Foxfire, go for the same side. I don't think that even combo, but we still caught Jakeythesnakey, so Priximiz has an opportunity to try and make a comeback here, but you gotta be very careful!
And right into the super, Jakey says no burst allowed. And they're going to be moving on 2-0 on the winner's side, but both those players, of course, going home with a free Chipotle entree, as is all of our players coming up for the rest of this block. We're getting down to the last few matches of these pools, and we're going to be moving on to the loser's side now, that all of our, so many talented players are already moving on the winner's side. We're moving on, and now we have our next match queued up, Simply Plagal versus Kashakunaki.
So, relatively newer players to competing in general, it seems like, as Simply Plagal has 9 tournaments on record, at least for this Start GG account, with 34 total matches played, a 47% win rate. Kashakunaki, you said it right, and then I'm just completely butchering it, don't mind me. 25 tournaments on record, 110 matches, and a 48% win rate. So we got 2 similarly statistical players pulling up here to play. Only one of them, though, chat, only one of them gets that Chipotle gift card for extra meat, extra guac.
Double wrapped, all the extra fixins. Get your $50 burrito.
And you know what? Give me that bean juice on the side in a cup.
Bean juice?
Why not? I don't know. It's just like, listen, it's free.
Get your aqua fava. We're going into it. I'm seeing Akali's. I'm seeing Ekko's. Vi Illaoi.
Ooh, I don't think we've got a Vi in this block yet.
Vi's a character, I feel like before Akali came out, and even still after she lost the held S1 tag out, held Vault Breaker tag out, she was still quite good, definitely a strong pick. But I think people are just having more fun with different characters. Like, Vi is not a weak character at all. Vi is still quite strong, and especially in the, I don't remember which patch, whether it was just the 1.0 release or the subsequent patch after that, having access to those limit strikes more consistently, I think really upped her power level. Having access to the forward S1 cancel off of charge forward S1H.
Yeah, getting like those just electric loops
going
through, ending with like a really good limit strike knockdown as well. And to your point as well, I think at this point in the game, there not really is like a weak character. The tier list is very condensed, and I feel like you can play with just about any character, but you are still going to have an easier or more stable time with some other characters than you would with some of the other ones. You can run into some bad matchups, right? And if you don't have a pocket pick or if you don't have a counter strategy ready to deal with those bad matchups, your tournament run can end with some of the lower end of the cast. All right, the pseudo S2 charge, throw, run up, get the full pickup.
Right to the corner, not spending out. Break's still available for Plagal, so we don't want to super extend and waste resources. There was still a tentacle back there.
Yeah, we forgot all about it. The handshake tag comes back through, and yep, you cannot break while that other assist is out. That's the power of freestyle fuse. Having that extra opportunity to bait those breaks and punish your opponent for trying to save their characters. Now we're going to get plenty of damage onto this Akali. Actually, I think there's going to be a kill Dasher with these extensions.
Oh, are we going to get a little bit more? Going for the limit strike? No, just spend the super vault breaker.
And simply Plagal playing this team of Ekko Akali. These are two very low health characters. If you get touched, if you make those mistakes, you explode so quickly.
Right pickup, using the assist to set up those tentacles, and then ultimately get the confirm off the overhead.
Crowd at the adjacent stage, popping off.
I think that's Tekken behind us.
It sounds like a Tekken crowd. They always loud.
Delayed anti-air. By anti-air, one of the weaker anti-airs in the game. But
bro, that tick throw?
That's twice in a row now. Kashakunaki's been going for a 100% success rate so far.
Not quite able to link.
Oh! Makes it to the other side. Burst comes out right when the assist disappears. Tries to go for the 2H, but the JS1 able to get around it. Now here's the combo going on. Simply Plagal definitely fighting back from their performance in the previous round.
Goes for, and look at that awareness too. We went for that little tap of an OTG just to get the air reset there, but Kasha able to just recognize the situation, immediately attack it, not falling in for even the first time. Impressive stuff. Oh, jab, we catch. It's going to be full confirm. Oh, we side swap. Going for the reset. You cheeky devil, you even mix me.
So cheeky with that reset. Taking the corner as well. I mean, Vi basically carries you to the corner with any touch, but this makes it so much easier. But the wake-up throw, the roll forward, Kashakunaki now returning to neutral, has center stage positioning as well.
Yeah, and that's the second time that Kasha has gone a little too soon with the meaties, right? Catching the end of the roll's iframes instead. Like we saw it earlier with Illaoi in the 5H, now that happens to Vi in the 2M. So Kasha, you need to just have a little bit more of a delay with your normal so that you're not whiffing them and getting punished for those situations where you should be at the advantage. Simply Plagal, gonna get pushed block back. Kunai, not gonna be enough to keep this Illaoi out. We connect in with the JL. The JM rather, full scoopies with the tentacle, drop the tentacle, boom!
Yeah, the consistency from a character like Illaoi is definitely appreciated. She may be a little straightforward when it comes to like combos and how to confirm, but being able to utilize that as well as having a really strong
nah, fam, nah, you foul for that.
A really strong,
not even level 3.
A really strong kit nonetheless makes Illaoi such a great tournament character.
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, like, I messed around with Ekko and stuff like that, and he's a very technical character. And sometimes, just because, like, the time I don't have to invest in these games, I feel like maybe I should go back to this Illaoi because she's so straightforward. So there is a lot you can do. There's very technical things you can do with her, but to play her at an acceptable competitive level, it's a very, very low floor of entry that is appreciated by us employed gamers.
I mean, there's a lot of ways to optimize characters uniquely, but it sort of gets diminishing returns. We already talked about the break gauge recovery, but even just going for super optimal combos, there's a limit to how much extra damage you can get in combination with the hit stun deterioration and with the damage scaling.
Oh, not quite able to catch, but the assist barely reaches. But it's Ekko, baby. We rolling, we flipping.
Made you look.
Made you look, right? He did that thing where someone walks by you, taps you on one shoulder, they're at the other shoulder.
Oh, big fan. Big fan. Oh, hits both characters.
Oh, double tentacle, but look at that movement from Plagal, just able to evade it until the Vi comes up. But we back up. I'm not sure what that was.
Are we baiting? Are we looking out for
maybe
burst?
A break? Yeah, that might have been a break bait. I think you're right.
Vi jabs, dude. Vi jabs.
The full pickup. No electrics on deck, though. Oh, and again, Kashu Kasha not quite getting these meaties down at the correct timing, so Plagal is able to just keep making these escapes. And again, it keeps happening.
Unfortunate missing on these meaties. Double jump back, though. Gets the accidental cross-up. Simply Plagal now getting the Akali game going. Are we going for super or limit strike? The limit strike does connect.
I don't think it triggered. I think it ended before it could trigger.
Yeah, no, that was the first reaction, not the limit strike just yet. I think that's what happened. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Here we go. Get the throw. No tentacle in play, so there's no conversion. Another one.
Every time I see Illaoi on screen,
oh my,
and they're just dashing, I hear sneaker squeaks.
And then she does, you know, S2 and dunks you.
Akali on the basketball court, you'd know exactly where she was from those sneaker squeaks.
Yeah, she balling over there, man. Traveling too, not dribbling that tentacle ball at all. Imagine they make like a mythic skin basketball and like, you know, she's bouncing it.
The ball and skin bundle.
The ball and skin bundle. She and Darius. Just bring back Dunk Darius. He's got the hoop.
Oh, we just put them in the ball. Attempt 37.
Yeah, but look at that. Kasha able to just barely slip out of that corner.
Dude, what if they made Gen Alpha Ekko his level 3, attempt 6-7?
Oh my! Don't give him those cringe ideas.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's fun.
I put that out into the world.
You put that out.
I
if
may
it
regret
happens,
it. I may regret it.
You may regret it, man.
Ball breaker assist, but still that double jump from Akali. It's so hard to interact with.
Yo, scoop him with the Vi, drop the S2 super, but we drop it. And look at that, waiting perfectly outside of its range. Simply Plagal, gonna get these Akali re-jumps mid-screen. So far, of this wave of pools, the most polished Akali I've seen. So far, actually getting like this full corner carry, getting the limit strike finisher.
You're gonna do my boy PCH like that?
Oh yeah, he did play. I'm so sorry. I forgot that.
Oh, but here's the Time Winder, the freeze, right when it opens up.
2M, but the 5H, a little too stubby to follow up.
Dude, the strike throw game,
no.
just hitting them with that elbows, those 5 Ls from Illaoi are so scary.
Yeah, and look at this. I mean, we got the super assist to extend as well. We kill the assist before the combo's even done, and we don't even go for the level 3. We're going to drop the Wrath of Nokoboros instead.
Oh, super. You're dead. You're dead. Ekko's no life. Kashakunaki. That's going to take it.
Illaoi, queen of the happy birthdays. Always able to find it, and because of those tentacles being able to stabilize the combo so well, she is, again, one of the best characters to find those happy birthday
hits definitely.
with. Not only because of how she stabilizes, but if you hit the two characters, you get two tentacles to work with, giving her better combo extensions as well. So, congratulations to Kashakunaki. I don't know why. I just want to say kunai. I want to end it at kunai, and that's not the word that's on my screen right now. Kashakunaki, thank you so much for putting up with me and my bum-ass pronunciations.
Yeah, but if in case you guys are getting a little sick of us, we're going to have to take a little break for ourselves and swap in for some new commentators. That's been it for me and CD Mangaka. More 2XKO coming up, but more ads on your screen in just a moment. We hope to keep you on screen and see you in just a few minutes.
I think I did pretty good. I think it was cool. I got some cool combos. That's all you can ask for.
That's why I saw the combos.
It was good. I mean, Akali, I'm like the most droppable man of all time when it comes to Akali combos, but like sometimes you get them and it feels pretty good. But
and you're like, wow, nobody's ever done it like me. You're like,
no one's ever done it like me before. And then I get to commentate after. I'm the one guy.
Yeah. Oh, dude. But this, as we said, is moving us into the next portion of our pool. So getting into these round 2. I believe this is going to be cutting it down to top 24. And then a little bit later, 24 to 8. Obviously, top 8 being tomorrow morning, leading off the show on the main stage.
Yeah, I'm excited. Having like 2XKO with the pit around the commentator, it's just so sick. That's my favorite part of Combo Breaker every single year. And I'm just excited to see how it goes down. I mean, there's so many good players in this bracket.
That's true.
And so many people that like could make top 8, but are like barely seated outside of it. Like we're gonna see a bunch of them in this block today. But I'm curious. I'm very excited to see who makes it.
Yeah, a lot of high potential players, as we are going to have one of those high potential players who has so far been playing to a seed. It is going to be Wtfalcon coming up, facing off against GoldenEye 161 to lead us off here.
Yeah, I mean, Wtfalcon, he was a very much like late in the bracket entry, but got in there. Is like, I gotta make the most out of my the assistance in which I received, and that's all that you need. Like, you just gotta get involved. You gotta try your best to keep pushing through the bracket, and he's been doing a great job so far. you know, I believe it's still on the Ekko Yasuo.
I think that is correct.
A lot of people still playing that Rush Hour. We saw like Zaidi in the last pool.
Yep.
We're going to see a lot more, I assume, throughout this. That team's still good, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where I think we've definitely had a decent chunk of diversity when it comes to the characters that we've seen, as we are actually going to have one of those characters that has been on the rise for sure. I think Evo Japan was an eye-opening experience for a lot of people to recognize, like, yo, like, Caitlyn is seriously for real. This character is absolutely here to stay. Definitely a very, very powerful teammate. Still has a little bit of the weakness of not being the greatest solo character. I'd say maybe just the worst in the game. But as a teammate, she is so powerful at being able to activate some of these higher mix-up characters. And Akali is a great example of one of those characters that can potentially benefit from her as a teammate.
Yeah, I mean, Caitlyn just does so much to help. And right off the bat, just 2H. The assist did not work out the way that Wtfalcon wanted it to. Now GoldenEye gets off to a good start.
But attack ends up working out well here too, is now just utilizing the win wall when we can. Slides past though and finds the hit. It is going to force the break.
Oh no, the gunshot is going to be able to snipe out Yasuo. Luckily, Ekko gets out of there, but we got to switch. Oh, and we get the pickup after the DP assist as well.
Dude, everything coming up our way here. I don't think we quite make it to the corner. Oh, we just do, and the limit strike with the Twilight Shroud. So back again, and this time is able to lead in with the command throw.
I mean, people just forget that that exists. Like, when you're in the smoke and you are able to go for that command grab, a lot of times people just won't remember that that's a thing in the game. But GoldenEye making a great use of it so far.
An opportunity for tag. Really good patience there. Not to go for it too heavy. Finds the hit. Can't confirm. Doesn't matter. Said, I didn't even want that one. I'll just get another.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just wait till the next one. You don't need to do too much. You just play it safe. Be like, I don't know if this is going to work. But GoldenEye going off to a great start here. Oh my god. That lariat is so strong. You can just like use the lariat, puppet it after you tag out. Just gives you so many options. And the trap dodges the 2H.
Dude, the snap trap, it's so good at being able to reposition you in those crucial moments here. And one of the fun things about this team is to point out for Akali Caitlyn, these two characters are both monsters off of tag launchers here. So as long as you're able to secure these confirms in this way, as we get our aim just in time, yeah, you have some pretty ridiculous reward when you're able to swap around.
Oh yeah, it just gives you so many options. We're forced to use the break here, but again, we just run up with Caitlyn, slap him with the boot, and now, I mean, this is a lot of damage. Limit strike as well, and you got the trap.
Oh my god, and the timing on the roll. We were talking about that a bit earlier. That's one of the difficult things is obviously parrying that can be super effective here, but parrying it's pretty difficult. It's not an instant activation.
Yeah, I mean, especially parrying on Wake Up, it's hard.
Yeah.
Like, they made it so you really got to time that, and it can be a difficult thing to employ in your gameplay.
Throw into the OTG though, easy peasy, not a lot of life to play with here. GoldenEye does have that Fury. Expect to see it early if something a little squirrely happens.
I mean, it's super scary for Wtfalcon. You got so much going on, and the TP behind makes the bouncing bullet smack you, but the combo just is not quite there. And we're back to neutral.
And for now, just repositioning. Doesn't have to do too much extra. You can kind of wait out your assist, especially at laying out the Twilight Shroud. It's the dash up medium, as well as the cross up. Finally does find the mark.
Yeah, a little bit of spaghetti there, but we found it in the end. And now we're going to be able to set this up, but we're not going to build enough meter for that install that Ekko loves to get. A little bit of backdashing, just kind of jumping in. Gotta see, and again, the lariat, but we don't have a follow-up. And now Ekko just has to parry for his life, but there's no meter for it. So you just get chipped out, you get hit out, and no matter what, you're losing that game.
Yeah, the second you go for the rewind there, you kind of leave yourself in a bit of a compromised position. No chance to be able to react as we land, and it's back to the character select for a little bit of a mental slowdown, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta just like take a deep breath. You gotta just collect yourself a little bit. We're sticking with the same skins, which I think sometimes people change a lot, which is, you know, I'm not sure if that ever works. I feel like that's my hot take, but I mean, good. Just I think that going back to character select to just think about what happened, especially into a team that you probably haven't played that much against.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty important.
No, definitely agree. Take yourself a momentary cooldown here, but not much time to cool down now as we're straight back in again. Trying to bat out the time when it's not going to work out. That's one of the annoying things about this team comp is Akali being in the sky right up at that like tip of normal jump height, being able to throw the kunai and having the Caitlyn assist to attack the other 45 just makes this impenetrable wall where you kind of have to just watch it happen.
Yeah, it's really hard to get out of there. And using the get up attack, and then, oh my god, you thought it was going to cross up, and it just, she just teleported right in front of you, and there was nothing you could do but fly kunai. Going to be kept safe with the super, and the break is forced to be used by GoldenEye, but again, the lariat.
Oh, and both characters stay involved. Oh no, it's going to be a grip of damage here, continuing the extra bit here on Ekko as we lay out the Twilight Shroud, and the get-up attack gets sniped. We are able to utilize the kunai from a very safe distance.
Oh no, and just run up medium. And I'm sure that, like, GoldenEye is not going to be able to finish that combo, unfortunately, but this next mix is not going to be it either. I'm cursing this guy, but... Oh my god, it's my fault.
No, dude, listen, it's the player's fault. We don't take responsibility for those anymore.
Oh my god, stance to Age, trying to make sure that you can't get in the air, but the Time Winder just does not quite work out. Luckily, it is a back throw, so there's no combo, but this one will.
Roll past actually doesn't get the stand stomp, misses out, opportunity to try and look for the chip, finds it on the cross up. Oh no, the charge up is able to get the answer. 6 meters in your pocket as you die with it. It's so unfortunate. But Wtfalcon back on the board here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, especially if Akali is the dead character, like, I'm spamming that.
Yes.
The moment that you can use that as just, like, an option, it's so good. But again, these just, like, the mediums in neutral from Akali have been putting in a lot of work for GoldenEye. And, I mean, it's the mediums and the lariat. I feel like that's what we've been seeing, and Wtfalcon just has not been able to work their way around it yet.
Which is crazy because the lariat also has been getting us a little bit of trouble, trying to go for those delays, mistiming the calls on the assist. Caitlyn, the sharpshooter, never missing, manages to find the snipe and brings us back down to the wall here.
Yeah, now we're going to see those tag launch combos you were talking so much about. Gets the trap set up, and oh my god, you parried one, but there was another bear trap on the way, and the super finishes off that character. It's just, the Caitlyn so strong.
That's so evil.
It's messed up. Like, she should not be allowed to do that. A tag out though, so it's going to be a mid. You land though on the trap, and the gunshots follow. Going to be able to build up a lot of meter here as well, potentially for this Akali. But the combo drops once again.
Yeah, heavy tag launcher would have worked out there, but instead it just finds the normal hit, a near perfect, as GoldenEye is going to leave it down to set point now, having not only the resource lead, that game cushion.
Yeah, it's a little bit spooky, scary, and we just did not correctly defend on that gunshot assist. Force off the break, but we just run right into another bullet, and the headshot hits Ekko as well.
Oh yeah, life total's not looking too great here, utilizing that air dash, and again canceling out, maybe trying to bait the parry. Either way, it works out. Misses out on the second shot, still has pressure in the corner.
That can be so spooky. That was one of the biggest buffs I think like any character has ever received, is being able to bait out the parry and just mix up with the bear trap. But that's not what you wanted, Proxy.
Yeah, that is a huge error. I'm not sure what we were trying to dial in, but it certainly wasn't that, as now it's going to be a limit strike on the opposite side.
And we get the throw follow-up after. A lot of damage here. Able to continue it with the Ekko, and we might just be able to kill here.
Yeah, it's even that way. It's going to summon up the tornado and take the finish down to just the Akali here. But we still do have that Caitlyn super assist to potentially save you out here, as we are going to let it rip straight away.
Oh no, that was devious. Just baits out the throw with a second rewind, but the combo isn't there, and we're throwing once again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the new mix. That is like the new mix that has been starting to be used like yesterday, where you can actually rewind after the parry. So if they don't get up attack, you can just rewind and keep hitting the meaty with a cross up. And if they do get up attack, you parry it. Because since it's off a throw, that's the only two options they have.
See.
It's messed up.
That's actually so sick. I hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, that's
yesterday.
I saw Lucian do that yesterday, and
No.
I started doing that today. And apparently, you know, Wtfalcon's on the same page as both of us. But it's really good.
Dude, I've been saying this all weekend on stream. It's like one of those everybody normally has this, those save it for nationals type of appeals, but it's nationals now, so we're finally getting to see the stuff, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this is a challenger event here for 2XKO. You gotta do what you need to do, especially if you're not gonna be at Evo. Like,
oh yeah,
make it count right now.
Unfortunately, that whiff out parry, that's one of the most difficult things about playing against Caitlyn, is trying to utilize the basic system mechanics sometimes can be tricky. The Caitlyn players willing to go for those big delays. It's almost close enough for the command throw. Not quite though. Yep, back in it.
Yeah, going to be able to do a lot of damage here. See the multiple supers, tag launch right after as well, and this should be a dead Akali.
Yeah, situation a bit dire here. Luckily, though, as you said, Akali super assist potentially here to save the day. Caitlyn can come out, sets up the snap trap. Now just has to delay a bit.
Yeah, you do got to be kind of scared because when you do the wind wall, like we saw just there, you can kind of Akali super assist on reaction. Unfortunately, GoldenEye was a little bit too late here, but oh no, Ekko's facing the wrong way. A little bit of a punish counter, and we catch him with the air gunshot to propel Caitlyn forward, and the Fury's gonna make it. So unless we missed the shot, it would have killed.
Oh, but blocks the get-up attack, was still ready for it, still in control now with a touch of Fury left over, sets up the snap trap. It had an opportunity for the throw, but WTF, we're back in it.
Oh my god, they flew in the air together like lovers, but it just, in the end, Wtfalcon gets the throw. Gunshot in reaction. Does the wind wall save you? No, it doesn't. Not a headshot though, but now we throw him. The trap is a little bit too far, but the overhead gets you. Super assist isn't gonna find him, but we're gunshotting full screen.
Ah, and that slide into the dude, I love it. The Aegis straight afterwards, continuing just to kill all of this Fury time. Dashes forward and actually takes advantage, but rolls straight away.
Oh my god, just
He won.
it was so close. Just Yasuo dashed right onto it, and the trap has your back. 8 seconds left. Another cross up though. I mean, GoldenEye just has not been able to block those yet.
Dude, the snap traps though have been so perfectly placed. We are reading the future. It's now quick little tag. I love the use of the kunais there to delay, but we rewind past him. What?
Frame 1 invincibility on that. You just get to get out of any situation if there is a gap. But we're grabbing. You were in the stance, so there was no option to get out frame 1. And the get-up attack does not work against the kunai.
Both players are getting in so much trouble with these get-up attacks here. We've got to reel it in a little bit. I know blocking is scary, but sometimes you've got to just be willing to commit there to the defensive situation, especially when it's just a solo character mix. But here it is now.
Oh, and again, baiting out, trying to bait out any sort of a parry, not going for the overhead, but we just run up after the kunai and smack him with the boot. Once again, a cross up.
I don't think I've seen that hitbox on that move.
Oh my god, hit her with a back foot. That was crazy. And now, I mean, yeah, you got to save burst for the next round. We're going into this final game, final round here of our first set, completely even.
Yeah, I say the roll pass there was absolutely insane. And Wtfalcon, really, I feel like Yasuo cross-up is the key here. As you pointed out, really truly has not been blocked yet, as we're going to go in with a little bit of an extension, limit strike to set up.
Oh no, you're not on the ground though. The 3M puts you just barely in the air. You're going to do a little bit of damage to the Caitlyn, but the Yasuo throw, do you got these? No, you do not, but we just throw one more time.
That's all good. That's one combo.
It's really hard. Like that's getting like the stance light after a throw. It's a character specific, and it's just hard.
Yeah.
Now I'm forcing the Fury, not trying to get any combo after. A little bit too antsy with the cross up.
Because you can see it's faking aims too to pulls the gun, just a little bit back and forth. Rolls past, but gets hit by the buy time. Here we go again.
Setting this up, might decide to go for, yeah, this is the new plus, super duper plus setup where you can just grab, roll, react to everything. And we dodge the throw once again. GoldenEye just has not been able to make it work, but another combo drop leads to another throw to just finish off the game and the set there for Wtfalcon.
Yeah, definitely a good bounce back there. In the early stages was kind of fighting from the ropes, but in the end, like you said, able to bounce back. Dude, I'm so glad to see, even though it wasn't victorious, I'm so glad to see more people starting to have real belief in Caitlyn, because I really do think this character, I honestly think I might be overrating. I think that this character still is a touch slept on, even with the new wave of, as a new wave Caitlyn player, as the new wave of people start to pick the character up.
I mean, she's great. Like, we've seen so many good players start to make moves with her. Like,
Yeah.
Wawa, obviously, did great at EVO Japan. And then, like, in the more local scene, or not local, but, like, online scene,
Yeah.
Mr. Troopy is, like,
Of
very
course.
much in the picture when it comes to, like, Tampa Never Sleeps tournaments, stuff like that. And, I mean, I think people are starting to believe in this character. And
Yeah.
she's good. And pair her with Akali, even better.
See, that's how I'm starting to feel about quite a few characters in this game. I was like, pair with Akali, we can figure it out. It's all cool. We can make it work.
And it's fun. I think the best thing about Akali is that she's fun. Like,
I agree.
when a character is fun, I feel like that is when people decide to lab them more. Like, how many times have you seen someone post to Twitter, like, their crazy Warwick combo? Like, that doesn't really happen that much, because that character does overhead, and that's kind of it. But then, like, Akali, you get to do whatever you want, so people just go nutso-butso mode with it.
That's super fair.
And that's all you need.
That's me getting to Bloodlust and doing the infinite. That's my combo. That's super fair. Honestly and truly, I think that's another thing too, is that Akali is kind of an offensive monster. And offense always gets labbed significantly faster than defense here because, you know, being able to try and run somebody over is way more interesting, way more fun, and way more engaging than trying to learn how to not get run over. So that's the portion that's going to get developed the quickest too, which, I mean, Akali is at no loss for those type of advancements. We are going to move on to our next match here. It's going to be Ashh facing off against Lord Waddle coming up now.
Yeah, I got some advanced intel on both of these players because Lord Waddle is someone I've practiced with a lot, and Ashh is the local homie. Chicago, goes to FGC meetups all the time. That's my goat. And Lord Waddle, I think that 99% chance we're going to see at least 7 reset attempts. Lord Waddle loves going for like air throws, like dropping a combo on purpose to get an air throw with Ekko after. And I've never seen someone so thirsty for it in my entire life, but it works out a lot of the time.
That's honestly, I appreciate that intel for sure. As we are going to actually bring out the shield on the opposite. Is this 2x assist on both sides?
Oh my god, they're gaming. We're doing the first non-freestyle match I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I mean, the Teemo Darius from Ashh, that's like the staple. Been on this team for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And been putting in a lot of work. I think that before Combo Breaker had a little bit of like their faith shaken in it, but it's starting to believe, you know, made it out of pools in winner's side, which is always something great to see. Of course. And yeah, been doing great.
And I think this is a team that stock is rising on for sure, especially even with because obviously we do not have Teamfight here.
Yeah.
Even with the incoming nerfed version of Teamfight, I think this is a team that a lot of people that have been playing Teemo or have been playing Darius have been looking at a little bit. Not necessarily as being like the optimal contender, but like this team does as much damage on chip as it does on hit in certain situations, so you can potentially set up some very, very funny spots for yourself. So I think this is a team that, like you said, is already good, and I think stocks are rising for it too.
Yeah, I mean, people are starting to figure it out. Like Sajam said, it's like you set up the poison swamp, and then what do? You got bleed, you got poison, everything's bad.
I'm scarlet rotted, bro. I'm like, please help me.
Yeah, I just walked into the wrong section. I opened a treasure chest and got just teleported to the wrong part of the map. But, I mean, we're going to see. We're getting into this match after that button check. And I'm so hyped to see who these players are. I'm rooting for both of them.
Dude, I really like the 2x assist with Braum on the team as well. Not going to see much of it here, though, unfortunately. A straight away, the second the shield expires, we find the throw. But a short combo is interrupted immediately by the get-up attack. And immediately afterwards, I appreciate the timing on that tag to guarantee you're unbreakable as Ekko still gets his knockdown.
Yeah, a little bit of a setup, tries to frame kill, but Ash's defense is on point here. The push block right as the install ends is so good, but the Braum back assist is just too powerful.
Dude, it's Braum back assist, and we're going to be talking about it a lot in this match. It's the double my time almost finds the mark. Not going to matter there. 2H is going to force a break.
Yeah, and again, we saw Lord Waddle go for a burst bait. Had the full combo after that projectile, but this guy just loves doing that. But the headless after a DP, no amount of tagging gets you out of there. And now, I mean, oh, this is so scary. You might even be dead.
Yeah, that's a tale as old as time on that mix-up there, too. It's just super, it's a full send. Oh, my. Level 3?
Just so many. But yeah, we just go straight into level 3. No bait required to kill that guy.
Oh, dude. No, I was just going to say, just full send the jump forward, call a projectile assist on the ground, something horizontal. That is a tale as old as time across every versus game ever. So good to see the fundamentals coming up for Ashh here.
I mean, it's really strong to just send someone in to try and beat someone's ass. But we apprehend into a throw. We can kill here with a super, but we lose the corner.
Yeah, losing corner and not having access to parry is potentially a little scary here. But, you know, it's definitely a manageable situation, especially still having Furious. We're just going to rip install in neutral.
And then Ashh kind of just walks into the time winder, but the Teemo just standing there menacingly, and there's not much you can do, and the 2H catches that the cross-up. Did not, like, bite too early, waited for it at the perfect time to get the J2H, takes the first round.
A couple times in a row, this 2H from Darius has been making out some money here. Charge S2, crosses up, was scared of the time winder. Doesn't matter, though, the Lariat from Darius finds a home.
Oh my god, the combo is just a little bit too scaled, but the JL from Teemo, we're going to be seeing that a lot this set because it's just so good. There's just no reason not to use it a lot of times, especially if you have access to the assist. But the Braum shield is just sitting there?
He was just looking at him through the glass. Trying to figure out what we were going for there. Dashes up, does find the throw this time.
Oh, that's the counterplay that Braum mains have been telling everybody about. If you just throw the shield, it's great. And again, Ashh finding another throw. but not able to pick up a combo after.
Yeah, unfortunately, not getting the back throw there is a little bit of a mess up, but it's still good here as we take a step back, find the stand medium, break comes through, and it actually does have the parry. Again, the apprehends continuing just full send on the instant timing.
Oh man, I like that so much. Just jumping over the projectile with the Braum and tagging into Ekko to get the best combo you possibly can to leave you with Braum with Unbreakable in the corner.
And this is where he makes his money. Situation is dire, and we're just going to stagger medium, normal, 6H, everything in between.
Oh no, just runs into the My Time, and you're getting happy birthday here after that push block. We're going to send you back into Braum, and Teemo's hurting.
Yeah, I was going to say, honestly, you're a little lucky that Darius had that little life because you could have lost Teemo as well. So now, oh, freezes him out, but it's the assist. Tries to swing again, can't get a cancel.
Oh my god, we're just hitting command grab after Teemo 2M, and the OTG level 3 finishes it off. Man, that was a bold command grab.
What was that reversal SPD?
That was crazy.
President blocks that. I mean, you will see that sometimes when you will guess on someone doing like a very, very intentional manual stagger, but that is like, I don't know, that is soul read territory, man.
I mean, yeah, that's the I hate you, go die mix-up. Like, that is crazy, but unfortunately, a little bit too late to punish that get-up attack. But Darius just keeps you so safe. The 2x assist is coming in clutch so far, and we're forced to use the burst to prevent Ashh from getting any sort of limit strikes, but the 4-0 run-up's too good.
Yeah, just barely able to connect there. As again, as you mentioned, the darts from Teemo, whether it's in the air or on the ground, that move is a menace. Fortunately there, the cornet a little too low.
Yeah, a little bit spooky here. And now you got one chance left. You might even have one set up, and you could do super right after. This is going to be a dead Teemo.
Unbreakable in the corner. Darius in a dire position here. Not much to be done. It's going to be mediums again, staggering out. Straight in with a 6H. Utilizes the fireball, though, so Darius is going to have a little bit more room to roam.
That could be so spooky, but we go straight through the Time Winder and the headless hits both. And this could be dead.
Oh, and in the 1v1, stuck in the corner. Bleed is still on as well. We take a big step backwards here. The AC 130 on its way. Jumps up to connect.
Oh my god, Lord Waddle was not afraid, and we weren't afraid of the apprehend charge either. Just did the parry at just the right time. And this combo is going to be kind of scaled because of that parry, but still you are able to grab Unbreakable. And now you're trying to bait. There it is, the reset that we've been talking about.
Oh, but is armored up, has the Unbreakable, comes straight through, sees the apprehend, and is able to go for the reversal. And it's kind of like you talked about, not only with Lord Waddle being the type of player who wants to go for those types of reversals, but also Braum is just a character gets a massive reward. You didn't even necessarily need it, but the amount of reward you get for those throw resets in those situations is actually absurd.
Yeah, I mean, you do the air throw into like the charged JH, and then yeah, I mean, it's rough. You take a lot of damage. And now Lord Waddle getting a little bit of a hype up. Set's not over, though. You got to lock back in.
It's 1-0, big dog.
It's not. There's a whole nother match, but I love to see the excitement. You know, people supporting their homies, and I hope that this goes to 3 games because I just want to see more gameplay from both of these guys.
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing though, is you can't fault somebody for just having some fun because I mean, getting to play on the stage, getting to play at a major something like this, like Combo Breaker, especially. I mean, you made winner's side. Pop off. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, we're crazy. But now, I mean, Lord Waddle off to a great start. The hype up is doing its job. We set up the Unbreakable, but we spend it right away.
Ooh! Got on the way through. Rolling attack, manages to escape. Trade comes through, which honestly ends up being huge for Braum as we get a little bit of room to build tag.
Oh no, just was not quite able to get there. Now we run up with the frying pan. The charge H baits out the push block attempt. Now we got Darius assist once again.
Oh, what a block there on the pogo. Jumps the late apprehend too. Ashh has been going for that tap apprehend again and again, finally switching it up, but maybe to a detriment here as Lord Waddle back on the offense.
This Braum has been putting in so much work for Waddle so far. Again, the air throw like we were talking about, and you just get a full combo after.
Oh, unfortunately, it does end up side-swapping there, so Teemo has a lot of room to roam here.
Oh, great start. Forced to burst from Waddle. Can't be letting the Teemo gain all of that badge progress, but you might get it anyways.
Yeah, sliding in with this low has been so effective, too, whether it's retreating guard or just being able to find the confirms from the tip of that standing medium.
Oh, just goes barely around it. It does the headless, but there's not really much like, there's not much pressure there. You know,
Yeah.
Waddle just able to back up, teabag a little bit, but teabag right into a headless assist.
Oh, finds the mark, though, and you're going to make him watch the movie? I like that.
This is disrespectful. This is the worst day of my life. I've never seen someone play with such hatred in their heart before. There was the reversal grab, and now this. But Lord Waddle's, you know, channeling that hate in a good way.
Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely rising the occasion so far here. Set point now as the Time Winder is able to interrupt the assist, as well as the Poro perfectly on the mark.
Oh no, the retreating guard, and we continue to go in here. Again, trying to bait out the burst, but this time it's going to come at the cost of a lot of your Ekko's life.
Oh my god, dude, Darius shoulders.
Darius shoulders and Teemo JL, it's like, it's Thanos. Like, what do you do?
Oh, get attack is our answer. It seems we get the double up with the forward assist from Braum there. Was going to bring it down to try and end with assist. Oh my god, the parry comes through too.
Yeah, you just can't do that slingshot for free. Lord Waddle using that screen freeze to recognize what's happening. And now we get this double charge H mix. Set up the Time Winder, and you get so plus, and the overhead gets you, but Lord Waddle wants more.
Oh, and on the roll forward, the assist comes through. Maybe it was a push block. Maybe it was an attempt to fight out. Resets it just because and pops up to pop off. That's what's up.
I mean, that's the Lord Waddle reset, right? Goes for a little bit of an early drop combo on purpose, and then gets the air throw right after to finish off the set. And that was great. I mean, after that first round, Lord Waddle just was in control the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Utilizing the 2x assist. I think a lot of it, in the early stage, I feel like Braum back assist won us a couple interactions in game one. And after that, I feel like we were a little too tentative in certain situations when we were trying to press just because of the thought of it. Even we got to the point where they call back assist. Ekko's crouching behind it, waiting for them to do the counterplay. Teemo's crouching in front of it like, oh, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to swing.
Yeah, like, if I use the frying pan, you're just going to beat my ass. So, like, well, I'm just going to sit there and wait. Like, I don't know. I'm hanging out.
Oh, dude. So I love watching people get to that point. But that's, I guess, a little bit of a lesson there is, like, you can't over-adapt to situations like that. Even if you lose to it once, that doesn't mean that you potentially don't have the options to fight it out. You know, it's you can't be too afraid of the thought of it. Make them show you that they're going to continue to actually utilize it, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's like the tried and true adage of the FGC sometimes is, like, make them prove to you that they're going to beat your ass for doing the wrong thing, right? It's like every mix-up, like, why would I do layer 2 if layer 1 is work?
Of course.
Like, I can just, like, if 3M is opening you up every time, I'm just going to keep doing Ekko 3M because there's no point to not. So, I mean, we got another, oh my god, we got another Illinois gamer. We got Trevor. I like this guy.
Okay.
Plays Ahri, Illaoi, just absolute gamer supreme. And on the other side, it is Yozu365.
So Trevor, what's the fuse that we're playing? Are we a freestyle? Are we double down? Because we've seen this team can play any. I think freestyle's best, but it can play any.
Yeah, I think he's on freestyle last I checked.
Okay.
But I mean, I've been putting in a lot of work, you know, grinding this team as much as you possibly can. Was a Pinecone Hooligan for a little bit. That was my organization for the Aegis Team League. He kind of came in clutch. We didn't win any sets, but it was but it was close. Oh my god, I like the comp. I like the really big button on the side.
Actually is super, super clean. I like that.
What do you think the big button's for?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know in this game what you have the big button for. Because in other games, I feel like there's a big button.
Like drive impact.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what the big button is in this game.
Big button, maybe parry?
Or dash macro? I don't know.
Dash macro on your thumb would be weird.
That'd be super weird.
I can't
think of anything that I would want on the big button.
I don't know. I mean, this is the secret. This is actually the technology. It's like Trevor's gonna look at the controller and be like, "What the hell is that? What's the big button?" I don't know what to do.
So more of the same here. It is going to be two Ahris facing off. Akali, though, the difference maker here for Yozu. Trevor, as you said, is going to be rocking that Illaoi.
Yeah, I mean, and Ahri's a great character, and both of these teams are fantastic at enabling her. And oh my gosh, just the teleport behind. You forgot the dart was on screen. The object permanence wasn't there.
Bro, the off-screen fireball's so stupid.
It's crazy because it comes from like 17 yards away, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do about this? And what a get-up attack bait.
Okay, does find the tag at least. Dart comes through. Got him with his own trick.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Neither of these gamers have object permanence. They both just, the moment something leaves the screen, they forget about it. And now we're just trying to catch this Ahri backdash, and the throw of the orb is going to be able to continue this combo.
Yeah, fantastic chase down there with the 2 H's. Going to be the double S2 setting us up as the dart comes out.
Yeah, you gotta roll back parry is a very good level 1, because a lot of times people will try and like jump over you to make a cross up, and then you can just roll back parry and get out of there. But unfortunately, you don't have the combos.
Unfortunately for everybody here, doesn't get the punish either. Full charge up and manages to lay the tentacle. There's the throw, but it's not quite close enough for the homie to pick it up.
Oh, do you want meter to parry? But we just jump right over. The back hit allows you the time to land, block, and then 2H.
That little backdash makes just enough room to be able to save yourself out now. A couple kunais trying to delay. Akali needs a new lease on life here.
Yeah, I mean, fly kunai in the corner, you just do that, you get to wall jump, you get to do whatever you want. And now Yozu has been making such good use of projectiles and cross-ups.
Yeah, I was going to say, doing a really good job there, especially utilizing that Spirit Rush to be able to, get off the ground pretty quick. And there, finds the jab, tries to set up for the air throw reset. When we see it doesn't work out, we're ready for the actual falling overhead. Very smart stuff on the mix-up there. You know what? Very basic, but very well sequenced.
Yeah, I mean, Yozu, that was just good awareness all around. And routing straight into the level 3, no comeback potential allowed with the Fury. It's really, really good. And just the raw Spirit Rush into the call assist puts you in the corner, and now you got to deal with this Illaoi pressure.
Okay. Oh no! Listen, it got nerfed, but it's still the best.
It's still so good, but Ahri back assist is apparently even better. That was just nuts. But now a little bit too antsy with the second hit of that lariat. Thought they got the hit, but instead it was the Ahri. And now, I mean, you're able to convert that into a full character for Trevor.
Getting out in the mid-screen here. Oh my, I have not seen that before. If that was intentional, you're the greatest.
Oh my god, that's the technology. That was crazy.
Okay, so listen, adding to my notes, jump S1, pretty good in the moment there. OTG is down. Look for the pressure. Dark bottom continues.
Yeah, waiting it out, the push block and not overextending there allows Yozu to just get rid of some of the tentacles, but the back hit, once again, the moment it's off screen, just forget about it.
For Illaoi tentacles, a lot of the times, though, it will be a little more acceptable because they'll be off screen for a while. But yeah, no, that was the moment it,
the moment it disappeared from the screen, I'm like, oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm going to be honest, I thought there was a dart coming. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, that's another thing too, is the dart audio cue is like a very light twinkle at the start, and then like a little when it shoots. So like, if it's too far away, sometimes it can be difficult to remember.
Yeah, I'm not hearing the whoosh. Like, there's no chance. And I don't even play it with sound, so like, I'm just cooked no matter what.
I super don't.
It's just over for me. But now, I mean, oh my god, the Akali neutral is so safe, but sometimes you can get kind of caught in your movement. And Trevor is making the most of it here, using that assist to lead into the Ahri super and deal a lot of damage to both characters.
Yep, can replace the tentacle a little bit closer too. Command throw comes through. Listen again, it still got nerfed, but it's still the best.
I mean, even if you jump it, there's just no punish, right? Like, there are some very specific things you can do with certain characters, but Akali, unfortunately, just is not one of them, and Trevor is seemingly going to be able to take this first game.
Yep. Anything else, not much to be done. You don't have to do anything too extra. Game 1 in pocket. After a little bit of a tough round 1, did a great job of bouncing back and maintaining control here. They've been showing off, honestly and truly, a lot of really cool niche techie stuff when it comes to interacting, whether it's with the Akali assist or how we're actually pressuring in corner.
That could be so good. Again, the spear rush in the air. A little bit scary, but when you have assist, it's not that bad. Now, gonna try and find Akali, but we call assist just a second too late, and the run-up medium starts a combo and forces you to use the break to make it so that the momentum doesn't swing too much.
Yep, kunais were very smart. I'm not sure why. I was expecting us to be able to have some kind of answer, some kind of movement to be able to escape there, but sometimes the delayed stuff doesn't work out.
I mean, you get scared sometimes. It's freaky. But now, it just gets to do so much damage. This combo does crazy damage. Tag launch right after, and you can get a limit strike, and oh my god, it's just disaster.
Things could not be worse. Fury almost back those now. Staggering out.
Oh, the Illaoi super assist, rather. Sets it up, gets the very, very delayed overhead, but now you're put in the corner after the burst.
Yeah, dude, timing on that break was super fantastic too. Sees the Spirit Rush pass, knows we can get corner, finds the hit immediately, and of course with the orb, we're able to pick up every single knockdown. That's the 1v1.
Yeah, leading us in. Not a true combo, but you're at 1 HP. You got to parry for your life. Parry, level 3, but Trevor is ready. And Yozu's down to the even characters on the Ahri, but the Fury might come in clutch.
Yeah, and losing out on the 3 super assists you could have had to fight out the mirror is crucial here. I like the adjustment on the combo there, recognizing feet weren't on the ground, so you had to go a little bit different.
That is canceling, but again, we whiff on the S2. You're a little bit scary, but we're using the assist, and the tentacle allows you to pick up after. Trevor just playing so good with the pressure on Ahri.
Yeah, everything kind of fell apart as soon as that level 3 whiffs there. Akali not being able to really support her Ahri in those later stages is now in a set point again. A little too early on the fireballs. We do find the hit.
That pickup was crazy. The fireball in the air into the Illaoi, just tentacle full screen, and then go back into the Ahri to continue the combo. Just too good. Now, I mean, you're out of meter. It's a little bit spooky.
Oh. You and your boy.
Oh no! Oh, I thought there was going to be a very tag back to block that burst.
Oh, and goes Rekka 3, doesn't get punished, and then immediately cuts through, spends the level 1 just to make 1000% sure we're going to get the kill. We're working on a near perfect here for Trevor, with the break still intact, and that might just do it.
That is going to be, oh no, we did it again. But now, gotta see if Yozu can make this comeback. It is doable. Great start again, but the combos drop, but it was all according to plan.
Say suddenly we're looking a little bit more back in this here, an opportunity to potentially run through, delays and gets the hit. It's getting from bad to worse here. Trevor in a little bit of trouble now, still in the lead, but things are dicey.
Yeah, I mean, Yozu just routing right into the limit strike. You're trying to build back that Fury as fast as possible, but we don't care. We're DPing on Wake Up, and Trevor's gonna take it. Let's go.
Nothing in the whole world tilts me more than dying to get up attack.
Oh yeah.
It is the worst. There's no worse feeling in this game, I think, than get up attack hitting me and my character dies.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the developers of Riot Games, like Up to Snuff came out of the screen and just smacked you on the face a couple of times, and I was like, you're a dumbass. Like, you should have blocked that and killed that guy. But I mean, it's good. No one expects it. Like, I think that's a thing that a lot of people, like, it's on the hump to getting to top level. It's like, you're really, really good, and then you start get up attacking a little bit less because you're like, I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to be a genius.
Yeah.
But then, as you get really, really good, you're like, I'm going to get up attack again.
I see on our preview,
oh my god.
It's time for a player who needs no introduction.
Aura Explosion.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god. And guess what he has on in addition to those Crocs?
You know what I'm saying?
He got damn socks on, baby. That's my goat, the Wawa Slayer. And he is going up against another Frenchman today. We got to see if Wade is able to avenge his fallen brother from Frosty Fausting.
Yes, I was like Crocs in socks, a player who a lot of people will know from other games, a master Slayer player across the board in Guilty Gear specifically. Fantastic player with a... Dude, he's got such an impressionable playstyle. I love how Crocs approaches the game because he very much is like, I'm not going to adapt to you, you're going to adapt to me. He's very brute force. It's a lot of like anything that can be done with a chisel, I can accomplish with a sledgehammer. I love how he plays the game, bro.
I mean, he just has like the strongest flowchart known to man.
Yes!
Because I've seen it. Like, he's been in like a call with MS Paint open, and he just draws like, if I do Darius like headless here, and then afterwards I run up, and then you have like 3 options, and whatever you do, it might get messed up. But on the other side, we got Wade, who has been putting in a lot of work with this Ekko Akali team that I think we're going to see him on. And also, completely unrelated, he got that shit on. That is a good fit.
Sure, listen. No, that's one thing we always have to point out, because there was an era of the FGC where none of us knew how to put any kind of clothes that coordinated in the slightest on. So now we have to go out of our way. We have to praise.
Dude, I got cargo shorts on right
now. You know what I'm saying?
I got the Link shirt. I got the khaki cargos. I'm getting involved, and we are getting involved with this first match after the button check.
Oh, dude.
It's good.
It is pretty good. Oh, man. But this is getting into the later stages, too. I believe this is 1 away from playing a top 24 qualifier, if I'm not mistaken. So these players are very, very deep into the stuff. I'm going to take a look right now to fact check myself.
I believe you're right. I think that this is a type of match where, like, this is going to be the decider on whether you make it into top 24 in winners or losers, or is this just in general? I think no matter what, whoever wins this gets to top 24. I think the question is, do they have to play one more match to determine if they're winners or losers?
Yeah, because once you make it into that later stage, it is both players will make it. So this is 1 away now. So the winner of this is going to have to play the winner of Wtfalcon and Chris G.
Ooh.
So this is to get out, and then you have one more to decide winners or losers.
Okay, got it. Yep. And I'm personally, I have my notepad out right now. I'm going to be watching Wade, seeing what they do on this team because, I mean, Ekko Akali is so good, but there's just so much room to lab with it.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see what he's able to bring to the table here.
It definitely is one of those teams where it can be a little bit it can be overwhelming to try and invest yourself into because you know that not a single player, even these top players, are even close to the ceiling yet. It's just like the infinite, it's potential man team for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, because it's just the two, like perhaps, at least the best movement in the game, and you get so many options, but movement doesn't matter when Crocs and Socks just lays hands on you.
Dude, doubles up with the throws here, stand medium a couple times, repositions.
Oh my god, just run up with the Illaoi post tag. And another thing that I like to point out about Crocs and Socks, 2x assist user.
True.
Not on that freestyle chain. And now, I mean, just keeping it nice and simple, and we catch out Wade here with the Illaoi.
Dude, I think that's one of the coolest things about utilizing Darius with that 2x assist as well. Not only is that shoulder lariat incredibly strong, as now we're going to go straight in for the bleed. As Ekko, looking like he might be out of here, doesn't get the parry, tries to parry again, and still dies.
I mean, it's just, you got bleed, it's so scary. Like, what do you even do? But now we go right into the level 1, but now you have no meter on Akali, which is kind of scary, especially into a team that you want to parry like Crocs and Socks.
Dash up 3H before the tag too, I like that.
Let's see, Crocs just running in the dash from Illaoi in the air, but unfortunately just limit strikes with the Darius.
The fun here though, got the extension Twilight.
Oh my god, it's happening. Up to snuff. He's reaching out the screen. He's smacking you upside the head. He's saying you shouldn't have done that.
Oh no, what a round start too. I think that was the windup of S2 if I'm not mistaken here for Darius. We get caught out. Wade gonna get some pressure against the wall.
Yeah, man, it's so good. That is one of the best like round starts in the game. It's just Time Winder behind you, and you got Akali just dashing with the lariat. It'd be really, really hard to deal with. But now, able to do this really, really optimal combo, lead into the Ekko. Not able to finish it off, but we have such an advantaged Oki situation that, like, how do you get out?
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely, it's kind of a salt trap. The Twilight Trout up, Kunai's on the way. There's enough gap for a throw.
Yeah, I mean, it's just spooky. It's just like, I'm going to play a game, and the game is just killing your head off.
Okay, not to get Crocs with a get-up attack. With the 2H, okay.
This is the least scared man I've ever seen in my life. And oh my god, just jumps in on the fireball, and we're hitting him once again. Dude, Crocs is so good at just the most, like, in-your-face pressure I've ever seen.
Still has Fury and is going to pop it straight away. An opportunity for the Fury dash cancel here as we do have a tentacle, but the up-back Helmbreaker, a tail as old as time.
I mean, it's really, really good. And now, just keep it nice and simple. Doesn't build a limit strike, though, so you aren't going to get that extra little bit of burst gauge, but we finish it off regardless.
Pretty back and forth, impressionable between the two. Now, final round, kind of a must-win here. I think with the way that things are going, with the kind of brawl that we're getting into, you cannot afford to be playing off a deficit here, as now the limit strike should be set up.
Oh my god, you get so much damage off air throws, Darius. And now we just hang out for a little bit, but just the 5M from Wade catches you out. And now gonna see what's the Oki setup. You get to do install, backdash as well, so the Time Winder doesn't even hit you, trying to bait out a parry, it seems.
At 2H, I appreciate that too. The 2M just in case of the rewind there. Full send on the jump in, which is interesting because Crocs has been pretty good with the 2Hs so far.
I think maybe expected some sort of air dash to come in through there. Now we get to set up the install once more, backdash again, and now jumps over, and the cross up. Just the S2 in the air from Illaoi is so good.
Yeah, I was going to say another one of those moves where it's not quite what it once was, but it's definitely still playable. Is now the get-up attack on the other side. They're daring each other with these reversals right now.
They both just hate each other. They both just keep doing it over and over again. And, I mean, this is so dead even. Crocs trying to make some motion happen, baits out a 2H, but we're not able to punish.
I like how preemptive he is with these big normals, as now, unfortunately, he's going to get caught out. Break forced to be spent. Plenty of meter to work with here as we do find the 2L.
He's so scary. We have access to the freestyle back. Now we just got to deal with this pressure in the corner. Akali assist makes it so that you get this 50-50, and Crocs is correct, but you just guessed wrong on the 3M, unfortunately.
That launcher sets it up too. Azuna drop should be enough. No need to spend any extra bar. Illaoi coming in the crucial moment here. Still has plenty of meter to work with super assists as well to potentially set up the bleed.
I mean, you got 6 bars of yellow right there. You can get something super crazy happening. Just like JH though, run up. There's not really that much mix here. Now we have a chance. Call the assist perhaps? No, we just save it. Oh. No!
That was...
Oh my god, the JS2, like, it went behind and then faded back forward to make it so that the cross-up hit and just ends the round. I mean, I think Crocs, you gotta be kicking yourself a little bit because he did switch to block the cross-up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then just... Akali just went back, just a slight bit to make it same side.
It's just too ambiguous of a situation to have to deal with there. And again, dude, he's so locked in. No emotion on the face, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the face of a champion, right? Like, that is a true gamer, and the DP attempt does not quite work out. Gives away the opportunity to do this, like, massive combo.
Oh, but a big drop is going to put us in a terrifying situation now. Presses the advantage. Tentacle slam for the pickup once again. Gets it up, and another tentacle. I like that extension.
Dude, that was dirt nasty. And now you're getting into install with 4 tentacles and bleed already applied. That was not when you want to push block. You're going to eat so much damage on both characters. Ekko tried to help him out, but in the end just ate half his health bar for it.
Oh, and coming in there actually did put us with the bleed applied too, so an early break is going to be spent. Rolls past after that super assist. Now we double up. And with the 2 tentacles, he's going to be able to guarantee at least one more mix.
Okay, tries to jump in after that tentacle slam, but Wade is too locked. Set up it, and again the get-up attack.
Like you said, there's a lot of hatred in this gameplay here. As the 3H follow-up, definitely enough. Plants him into the dirt here. Is now a round up for Crocs. Needs to be able to restabilize here. Wade's still sitting on that game lead.
I mean, Crocs again takes that first round just like we saw last game. But you got to be able to finish it out. You know, close only matters in horseshoes and hand grenades. You can't go up to the TO and be like 2-0, but it was close.
That's true. Horseshoes and hand grenades, I haven't heard that in a long time.
I'm an ancient proverb enthusiast.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Apprehend attempt, tries the retreating guard out, gets caught unfortunately here. Ekko going to be the one to extend for the mix-up now.
Now you go into the install backdash. Nope, not this time. Means that the time winder is going to hit. And we are so ready after the rewind to 2H Crocs and Socks' reversal attempt. Oh my god. 3M, it doesn't matter how good you are. At like every single Guilty Gear game under the sun, sometimes the like 20-something frame overhead's going to get you.
I was going to say, whether it's dust there or 3M here, definitely finding something as we have time to block after the Fury.
I mean, that's one of the best things about Akali is having access to that double jump, meaning that you can always bait the burst. Now, I thought the dash cancel was going to come out. I was so scared.
I thought he had them both. Oh no, either way, Wade back in the mix here. Fury is going to run out.
I mean, no Fury and a level 3 to follow. You're not even going to build that much break back as Wade ties it up and potentially could be the set in this match point situation for Crocs and Socks.
Yeah, things are a bit dire here. It's just, I mean, Wade's adaptations have been so incredibly quick here. Crocs and Socks doing a good job being able to potentially, hold that thought.
Oh my god, the 5H hit, but we just weren't able to convert fast enough. Didn't recognize that it was going to do something. And the J2H, that's the wrong side.
That's twice in a row in a situation very similar to that. He's gone for the J2H. I wonder if there's something he's scouting in particular, or if that's just been an execution error twice.
I'm not sure. I mean, it could be like expecting Akali to do that JS2,
Yeah.
to do the cross up, but I mean, I think sometimes you just got to do the level 1. Now we set him up, put him in the corner, do all of these JS2s to get the max damage scaling, but we drop the 2H and the slam down. We try and do the double Darius assist, but Wade's just too good.
Darius does have a chance to bring this back, though. He's a very potent character with Fury here, potentially being able to put in a lot of work into the block strings here. As again, the overhead finds the mark, and Wade was so well prepared, leaves the clone at the perfect spacing to guarantee our pickup.
I mean, it's just like we were talking about before, right? Like, if they are not able to block 3M, there is no reason to do anything crazier than that. And now the assist is on the screen. Got to block a little bit. And that pickup is going to work out, but it doesn't quite finish it. And Crocs and Socks just dives head first into the swimming pool of Time Winders on the screen. And unfortunately just takes his own life.
Says, don't worry, I'll do it. S2 straight down, all good to go, though. Competitive, that's definitely one of those, the classic, very competitive 2-0.
Oh, yeah.
Good effort from Crocs and Socks, and a player that we will definitely see a bit later here. Obviously down to the loser's bracket, but still an opportunity to be able to climb. And Wade, guaranteed top 24, still has one match to play to see which side of the bracket they end up on, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary. Like you said earlier, we have to go up against Wtfalcon or Chris G, and both of those players are just killers. But, I mean, Wade's looking good. That team looks really, really strong. So I'd not be surprised if we saw Wade just continue this run.
No, definitely agreed. A lot of questions. Not many answers yet, but there's still half of this pool block left to get some more answers. We are going to take a very short ad break, but straight after that will be even more action around 2 pools here at Combo Breaker 2026.
Bye-bye.
No coast, no kings, but continuation of some great Combo Breaker action right after this.